Would you two chill out?
Which is why I said not both hands into the same place.
That was a mild one. I appreciate that.
Wasn't expecting that.
D, one of
Sorry,
these
that
days
was
I'm
a
going to come
mild
to
one?
Indiana and unplug your mic before you say anything.
Have fun looking for it.
I wonder if he has this whole list of just random things.
Yes, it's
Hello.
called my brain.
And welcome to our gathering of heroes. These are the would-be heroes of the Marvel Universe, an actual play using the relatively new Marvel Multiverse 616 ttrpg system. As a warning, this is a game that can also explore mature themes, and while we will be specifically avoiding some topics, the game may still include body horror, gore, violence, loss of character agency, gaslighting, mind control, or other topics. Our players have discussed consent and boundaries, and we collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. Players will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards in our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams will be available on YouTube after the game, and you can always come back to an episode when you feel ready. 3 quick acknowledgements. To Roll20, the official virtual tabletop of the Marvel Multiverse TTRPG system. Demiplane, now owned by Roll20. A platform that connects TTRPG fans to make games better with high-quality tools that enhance the ways games can be played, shared, and explored. And to Marvel Comics, without whom none of this would be happening. Let's introduce our cast. The heroes of the evening, as it were, or the day. And let's start with D.
Hey everyone, I am D, or Night Wanderer, that's Wanderer with an O, and I'm playing the perfectly normal old white rich dude, Gideon Price.
For now. CJ.
Hello, I again am assuming the form of CJ, but you can call me Solstice, the group's usually only elven fae magic themed character, but today it seems I have a friend.
Friend indeed. That friend. Glitch.
Hi everyone, I'm Glitch. You know my face. I am here, there, and everywhere. And today I will be playing our favorite best team mascot, best team doggo, Alexi, aka Anima.
John.
Hello, I'm John. I will be playing Steel Aegis, the tokusatsu style flip kicking superhero. Yeah, I think that's all I got right now.
That's fair. Joe.
Hello, everyone. My name is Joe, better known as DJ Toreador Nolafinger. I'm host all socials except for the OnlyFans, and I'm going to be playing the Seattle-based webhead, originally from Manhattan, New York, or somewhere on the lower east side, Raylon, who is known as Brown Recluse, your web daddy, full of webby tweets that skeets on your webby feeds. Also, what do you need a gaming chair for? That's what his lab is for.
Ooh. Right. Alejandro.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alejandro, also known as the Green Dragon. And today I will be playing Hector, the super strong, dry-humored luchador named Red Jaguar. And he's praying, truly praying, that if Solstice gets kidnapped again, he will at least give us a timely warning about something when he gets back, instead of saying, don't fight Dr. Doom, after a certain tokusatsu hero punched him in the face with no questions asked.
There didn't need to be questions.
I actually thought it was
Wow, Saturday team has been through a lot lately.
We've had a rough week.
We've been through some shit. We're going to Norway partially to beat some dwarves and get a vacation.
And to get a pony. And to get a
I
pony.
thought Monday team was having a rough go of it, but
and a pony because
Plus Raylon gets a pony, but that was part of it.
Yeah, can't forget about the pony.
Yes, the pony is very important. You have to have something to ride.
Oh,
Boom, boom.
that's
to
what's
go in
going
there
on.
for
We're
the
helping
pony.
Hell's brother, who's a horse. So Raylan's going to recruit a Slifnir.
I mean, it
Well,
might not be Slipnir, it might be your
We
monkey.
don't know if it's
I'm
like
pretty
the
sure it's gonna be
horse, the
Slipnir.
snake, the wolf.
The troll.
I looked. He just wants something that could be written.
no.
Heyo.
Loki.
No one rides a monkey. No one rides.
No, I
a
said
monkey.
Loki, not monkey.
I mean, oh. Well,
The consideration,
changes
the
everything.
instant.
Wow.
Well,
Oh.
There goes our PG-13 rating.
Did we
That
have a
thing
PG?
has been dead for
We
months.
had a PG-13 rating.
No, we did not.
for all
Let-
of
let's be
5
clear.
minutes.
There's a thing on Twitch that makes you take a check mark every day. It's like, is this appropriate for children? Is there any cursing or anything? I'm like, is there?
yeah. there's
Boy,
a lot of
howdy.
cursing.
Boy,
There's no-
howdy.
there's no cursing.
Also, parents need to have control over their children and what they're viewing on the internet.
Truth.
That's why kids nowadays are so inappropriate with adults, which has always bugged me. It's just the thing I've noticed.
A
Truth.
kid tried, and he learned I'm Mexican.
I'm just like, that's weird. Like, why would you ask an adult this question? Would you ask your mom that? No. Oh, okay.
Then why are you asking me?
Because I feel like
Because
we're
you're not
cool.
mom.
You're
Yeah.
not his mom, yeah.
So, what has been happening with our band of heroes? A timely, untimely end to the encounter with a certain Latverian ambassador / warlord / God King Emperor, who sent them back to North America, back to Seattle, after they very handily gave him the monstrous robot with the crystal shard embedded in it.
I'm still gonna say that's Kyle's fault.
And
Oh,
as a result, what could go wrong by having a master of the mystic arts controlling a large eldritch shard connected
It's
somehow
fine.
to
We're gonna
his-
beat up Mab. We're gonna beat up Alexi's dad, and then we're gonna go beat up Doom.
in that order specifically? Hang
Yes.
I
on.
mean,
No, we're
I feel
probably
it's really
gonna.
important to make everyone realize that Doom's ex is somewhat of the semi-major antagonist right now in the story.
Okay, we'll beat up Alexi's dad. We'll beat up Doom's ex, and then we'll beat up Doom. Deal with the problem, then go do the thing we want to do for fun.
You know what? Yeah.
Something about
Yeah,
ponies.
I just need to know the order so that way Alexi knows when dad is being fought again.
Oh, that's priority number one. Let me make it clear. The
So,
Saturday
okay,
group,
cool.
very
Uh-huh.
anti-bad dad.
Fair.
Yeah.
Y-
Like,
oh yeah,
like, that's
so,
the
no, so
main
is the Monday
plan.
group. Yeah,
Yeah.
the overall
that's the main
consensus is
plan.
Alexi's dad on
Just
the shit list.
Horrible piece of shit.
Yeah.
On-site beat up.
He's
Yeah,
not
I was gonna say
horrible, he
the
just-
main plan is dad, Mab, Doom. The backup plan is on site whoever's first.
It's just like, fuck it, we can't find any of them. It's just on-site whoever.
I mean,
shows
we
up.
might be able to
Oh.
do like a quick like 2 birds, 1 stone, because technically Alexi's dad is still at the Winter
bird.
Court as far as they're aware. So like 2 birds, 1 stone.
So let me get this straight. You want to invade the Winter Court?
No,
Maybe.
not yet.
mean,
That's
I'm-
the
I'm here
plan.
for that.
Wanna, but we're gonna.
Just
Okay.
purely like theoretically, like we're purely in the realm of hypotheticals here, but how resistant is the Winter Court to nuclear warfare?
I was.
You know,
That's
we
cool.
You know
have
what? That
a
is
character-
cleaner than what I was.
We
gonna
do
say.
still technically have that nuke on base, don't we?
hold on. Go. My mind's going places. My character's immune to radiation.
Yeah. Potentially,
could
so
just-
is mine.
He has so much.
Don't
just
you also
straight-
have like the
God.
ability to to split atoms?
Yeah.
We
Yes,
could
at a
just
very small
literally
scale.
give you a bucket of plutonium and
It's
you
like-
can like walk
It's
in
like,
and
I just all the fair trying to trick me. And he's like, no. That's
Okay,
rude.
moving on. Quickly
Yeah.
moving on.
As much as I appreciate,
Let's get away from war crimes.
as much as I appreciate the
Oh,
concept
guys.
of sending Hector in as a nuclear
that
callous.
is our ultimate weapon, not the red Jaguar, the rad Jaguar.
the rad.
That's good.
That's like
Oh,
plan
excuse me.
F.
Good.
I had a
It's
list of
plan F.
plans.
Fuck the Fae.
I take offense
As-
to that.
as immune to radiation as he is, he's not immune to
A bomb.
concussive explosion of
Well, you see, that's what the green door is
couple
for.
Guys,
Some things you
guys,
ain't coming back from.
the green
All
door
right.
has limits. If my body doesn't exist anymore, it doesn't matter if I can walk through a door.
So purely
That you
theoretically, if we
say-
cut off a pinky,
Oh.
right.
Very quickly, once again,
Let's
moving
move on. We're
Let's
getting
workshop
into some
that later.
ethical questions that we
yeah.
probably shouldn't be asking.
So,
yeah,
what
it's just like
has
the most morbid backup plan ever. I cut off a part of his
They-
hand so he can
upon
regenerate to it.
returning, the team encountered a swarm.
Oh
of
yeah, you guys also got
large
to fight the bees.
eldritch bees.
Ours were purple.
Yeah,
They were purple.
we fought him powered up,
He
and
was
he was
30 feet
still a
tall.
punk.
That was Alexi's first bad guy that they ever fought.
Oh, congratulations!
Bruce.
You threw
So
a rock
I'm
at
so
him.
glad you
Everything's-
guys. Yeah, it
And in
wasn't.
true-
I'm not saying it was a pretty fight.
In true would-be heroes fashion, they completely defeated the enemy without actually hurting him.
I blew him up 3 times.
Yeah, we made a flame bee NATO. Like, we did our best to do damage to him. And
Okay?
I gave you an out by
There
asking
was a
how-
tornado. It
Yeah.
was full of fire and smoke.
And bees.
It was in
Bees.
downtown Seattle. So
We just like drowned him in some water.
yeah, they just
Yeah,
threw
I
him in the
just
water.
I just flipped the switch on his Eldritch Crystal. Just okay, you're going off now.
And
If nothing else, we've also successfully created undeniable proof against all of the climate change deniers.
proof. Tornado in downtown Seattle.
On fire.
Fire tornado. in downtown
Oh.
Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
a lot
I
have
happened in
2
those
kills.
12 seconds of combat.
2
Wow.
I
packs
think,
of
I think
cans
the
from-
issue is that the more stuff that happens that this team has to deal with, the more they escalate it. Like they don't reset. They just keep on escalating.
No,
So
very true.
I mean, I can't say our
God
fighting of the
help
bees
the
was
next
much better.
bank robber they
Mm.
meet.
Yeah. Oh
Because
no.
that guy's
Multiple
getting...
when we first fought Swarm, multiple park benches were thrown
Oh yeah.
at the
It-
Swarm of
it was
bees.
very fun.
No, there's a lot of property damage.
There was way more property damage in our fight, but
Oh,
it
I'm
just
sure.
went a lot faster.
Gideon literally did the thing that people always give you advice as for bees and wasps and stuff, and it's just like ignore it. Like just don't engage with it. He just walked up to it.
Don't engage and they won't bother you.
just don't engage and they won't bother you. Yeah.
All right. So, back to that. Back to headquarters to rest, quote unquote, to take stock of things. To where did you put the skeleton, by the way?
I was actually going to address this. So,
Last I knew,
Yeah,
you
we're-
tossed it in a garbage can.
yep, we have it in a garbage can currently. As long as it is in said garbage can, Aegis is going to keep up concentration on shutdown powers. And yeah, when we get to base, he's gonna turn to Gideon and is like, okay, this guy's radioactive. Do you have any contacts in the I think it's called the Cube, the prison where they put all the radiation villains? Do you know anyone who can come pick this guy up?
Do I?
You can call in people, and they can call people.
Okay. I have people for that.
Okay, oh, the only shielded room I know of here is where we're keeping the crystals. Do we have a lead box? I'm gonna hate saying this. Do we have a lead coffin, rather?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, how and why?
You
Not gonna
answered that
question it.
so fast. Hang on.
Yeah.
What? I have
Okay,
died so many times that I have experimented with every single
doesn't
possible
have a
make of
lead
coffin.
I mean, who
I
doesn't?
have coffins of all materials prepared for my funerals, depending on which type of escape I need to make.
Oh my god.
okay, so yeah, I guess Jaguar, I guess you can go deliver our bee buddy to the lead coffin until Cube shows up.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the shop running some diagnostics on the mask. It has been a hot second since I've done that.
Cool.
And
Wait,
yeah,
hold on.
Aegis is
Quick
gonna-
question. Is
Hmm?
you see he stops for a second, which is a semi-common occurrence when he speaks in English because he has to translate shit. He goes, "Is there a way I have to seal the lead coffin to make sure it doesn't leak?"
I mean,
Leak.
Holds up radiated skeleton.
that's what the lead's for.
That's what the lead is for.
Thinks for a second. Thinks for a second. Remembers the network is going up. Puts an image in Gideon's head of it closing, but not being properly sealed, so radiation is leaking out in Gideon's head. Question mark.
You get the image of the receipt for the coffin, which very clearly implies that there is no shoddy craftsmanship that would ever be employed on Gideon's watch. Like it's a 5 to 6 figure bill, so
It's
you
like-
know that thing is hermetically sealed.
It's Gideon's response to Hector being worried that not everyone else is immune to radiation like he is. Bitch, I'm rich.
Yep,
literally receipts.
yep,
my
literally
God.
receipts. I mean, honestly, if Mike had said that I don't know any people that can contact the people for the irradiated villains, Gideon which is that had a radioactive villain vault of his own.
All right. He goes and takes it to the lead coffin following the instructions from the fucking map he has.
Fair.
It's a big ass base.
Yeah, this is basically.
So what is Solstice up to?
I'm probably going with, hold on, Zan Andrews, because I wanted to say John, so I had to stop myself. Ever since we like worked on stuff together, I'm a little interested to watch how he works. So I'd like to survey him, kind of running diagnostics on his mask and see what's up.
Lots of sparks, lots of
Yeah, like,
rumbling.
he's probably got like this like bootleg jury rigged apparatus that when Jaguar is like, okay, he's in the coffin, like mask comes off, gets like slotted into this thing, and just a lot of nonsense code shows up on a laptop that's plugged into the diagnostics, and yeah, Zan's just like, yeah, Synapse helped me like make some of the code readable. Like, yeah, it's alien. We know that much.
It's scrolling up. Basically, it looks very Matrixy in a sense that it's all gibberish.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, we did some basic translations, and yeah, coding is not easy, but it's pretty straightforward once you figure out some of the main things. Yeah, most of this is Synapse.
That makes sense.
But he
Is this
will yeah, I was just gonna say he is gonna pick up like a little Geiger counter thing, and it's like, okay, I did rebuild the crystal sensor, probably not to lose this one in the ether or wherever the prototype went.
Right. Wait, you made this in the last 2 days?
Oh no, that one I've been working on that one since we built the prototype. But
Does
yeah.
this use alien technology?
Not to my knowledge. It's okay. It's going off Geiger counter rules. So Geiger counters are kind of hard to actually build on Earth because everything is technically irradiated. So you got to get steel from ships that were sunk prior to 1946, I believe. And
Oh, shit.
so yeah, I was kind of using a similar thing. I was using metals and detectors that hadn't been exposed to Fey energies, as far as I can tell. And yeah, with your natural senses, you might be able to influence that, like make it more sensitive than it would normally be. And as he's explaining this, the Geiger counter is probably actually ticking quite a bit. And he's just like,
Do I like when it's close to you or when it's close to me?
when it's close to
Or
the
just in
mask,
general?
actually.
Oh.
I have a
I think
question. Narrator, excuse me. Where is this conversation taking place?
In the tech
Yeah, the workshop.
workshop.
Okay, I'm in the kitchen. That's all.
Kalachis.
yes. Is this not calibrated properly? It seems to be picking up your mask, which just looks to be metal and technology.
Yeah, that's that shouldn't. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He is going to take up the like unplug the mask, put it on, like summon the suit, and then he's gonna like start checking these little pouches on his belt. He's gonna check another pouch, a fourth pouch, and he's like,
How many pouches do you have?
only 4.
Who's illustrated
One
by
of them
Life
should
Elf.
be
He's got a lot.
occupied. Okay. I might panic. I think the mask
Okay,
ate the shard.
Wait, what?
The
What?
the shard from the bee guy I put in my pouch, and I kind of forgot about it, and then I took off the mask, and then it's not in here anymore.
Excuse me?
I should probably take this off, huh?
Yes.
Just mask off. He looks around. He grabs like one of these spare like crystal containers he has and puts the mask in there, puts the lid on, and it's just like, okay, I'm panicking a little bit. That
I'm sure it's fine. Dan, just breathe. Remember, we don't have to panic. We breathe. The situation's under control. I'm here. If anything happens with the crystal, actually, probably go
Okay.
worse if I do anything. I don't know.
Thank you.
Don't put it on.
That. Okay.
Do you have a
hear-
spare?
You hear a knock on your
No,
guys' like mental network doors.
Hello.
Hey, so Synapse is asking me to check on you because she says she hears a lot of panic from your thoughts. What happened?
Just gonna like look at Solstice.
Tell him.
It's like
It seems as though our friend's mask ate the crystal shard from the bead individual.
1 second. Just Raylon.
Oh, shit.
Raylon, you're gonna legitimately hear this, not in the mental network, but from like Hector channels his inner Mexican mother, and at the loudest voice you've ever heard in Spanish, you're going to suddenly hear, Raylon, find Solstice and Zan. They did something.
He will drop the
Pendeos.
spatula. He'll drop the spatula like, oh shit. God, why I feel like I'm in trouble.
Now I'm worried it's going to explode. Also, sorry for yelling. I forgot I could do the mental network in Spanish.
and just looks at Solstice and is like, "Did you feel the bass rumble a second ago?"
Yes.
Let me turn down the heat on this a little bit so it doesn't burn. Let me go down to low. A little sauce
What?
here, a little water. All right. We're gonna cover this. A little bit of peek at this at the thing. All right.
Of course.
Whew, whew. Okay. So he will spider pig on the ceiling and just come down. Spider pig.
Yes.
Spider pig.
Back in the mental network, Rillon's heading over to help.
What's Raylon gonna? No offense.
He's a rocket scientist.
What's
You know,
Literally.
that's fair, but between me and Raylon, he is the one with the degree.
But
I always forget that.
Yeah, you can learn a lot of stuff from online tutorials.
He will
I
appear.
think he got his degree from online tutorials.
No, Zan did.
He will
Oh.
he will net down a little bit. Who went to DeVry University?
Oh, that's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it scams you out of your money.
yeah, okay, yeah. Never mind.
Oh my God, did you go to DeVry?
No, I didn't have any money. And he's just kind of like
Oh, you went
trying
to
to just like actively like put the tube with the mask like out of
you went
sight.
to Gulp. You went to Gulp University in Canada. Was that where you went?
No, I went to the high school down the road. If I went anywhere, it probably would have been oh god, it would have been Gideon's college.
we all just over the course of this campaign found out that we all went to a school that was funded by Gideon.
Oh no.
Not me.
It is unlikely that you haven't.
I highly doubt it.
Hang on, wait a minute. Is the college funded by? Hang on, wait a minute. Because I'm thinking about where the Monday team is at right now, and now I'm like, hang on, wait a minute. Is that college funded by Gideon?
Wait, are we breaking Gideon's private
It's
property?
the
Shame.
Gideon Price Memorial. of
Again,
Leadfield.
it is very likely that at any point in time you are not breaking Gideon's
Oh,
private
fuck.
property.
Hey, bud. I hate to let you know, it might currently be being attacked.
The
That's
college
fine.
no
We're
longer
handling
exists.
I trust
There
you.
might just be some property damage afterwards.
And I've
that-
never attended a Gideon Price college. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I'm upside down. I feel like I've been summoned. What the hell? Hector, what's going on?
You
Uh,
just hear in the mental network. His mask ate the crystal.
He will jump down and just, what do you mean? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. The mask did it. And he just kind of like
Hey,
points at the mask accusatorily, like,
You have a sentient mask?
I don't know.
First of all, that's really cool.
I like
Second of
how
It
all,
would be really
never
cool.
it'd be
figured
really cool at a carnival or some party tricks, like, I can eat your face. But wait, does it eat faces?
Not to. This is the first time it's ever eaten something like I didn't incorporate into it.
Okay. What
I've
did
put
it
all
eat?
sorts of stuff in those pouches before. My phone has been in those pouches and it hasn't eaten them.
Oh, whatever you do with your personal time is your business. I didn't ask that.
it hasn't.
What's going on with the mask? What happened? Wait, what did it eat?
Okay, B-Man, big B-Man,
Yeah,
big B-Man we just fought.
Yeah.
He had a crystal. Put it
Oh.
in my pocket.
stop.
Took the mask off. The crystal went with the
Stop.
mask.
No,
Put the mask
please,
back on. The
no.
crystal's
Wait.
not there.
No,
Wait,
you're still
rewind.
going.
Wait.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Your mask ate the crystal?
Yes.
Okay. Where is the mask?
Holds up tube. I put in a containment doodad for crystals.
Okay. You purposely put it in there with the crystal? Or is this another thing?
No, this one's kind of new. I was kind of just building this one on my own time, but
Why did you make it like this?
I don't know. it seems like whenever somebody stores some kind of magical crystal in media, it's always a tube. So I thought
Oh
we'd make
god,
him
you
a
got this from
tube.
YouTube, didn't you?
A little bit.
I told that guy to stop going to that college and putting that shit on that goddamn website. Ugh. No one ever listens to my calls. No one. Probably went to Gideon school or some shit. Anyway, okay, we got a couple of choices. One, who made the mask the first time? You did?
No, I found it.
Okay, we might have to go find you another one.
Wait,
Or
did
destroy
we all know that already?
Well, nobody's really asked me. Well, I guess
Everyone
Synapse
just
might
sort of
have known about
accepted
the
that he
mask.
has the mask. So
Yeah.
Oh,
I think none of
Well-
us questioned where he got the mask, and
No.
we've all been under the assumption that he's a genius.
Yeah.
He's a genius.
Legitimately, I think Synapse is the only one that knows he didn't make it.
Wait,
Oh.
okay.
You
I was
guys
under the
have to
impression-
stop putting on things that you don't know where they're from, that have alien origins, and just not telling people.
I didn't put on the underwear.
What?
Huh?
That's not.
Huh?
Wait,
Como? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I goofed by putting on some kind of artifact.
So-
I didn't know what it was, but
you wait. You
What?
saw an artifact. You put it on your face.
it was a mask. What else do you do
But have
with
you not
masks?
seen the mask from like back in the 90s? You know, I'm Cuba and Pete. You know that.
Oh yeah, that was a fun. That
Chicky
that movie
boom
had
boom,
really
chicky
good special
chicky
effects for
boom
the
boom.
times.
You know that guy. Like also Jim Carrey. Let's not even get to Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey is an awesome actor. I could go on for days about it. But Andy's from Canada. But it's not a problem. We can
didn't think
either
it would be.
find you another mask, destroy the one that you have, or we gotta do a dissection.
Oh, we might have to dissect it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need more hands on deck. Is Synapse still in her room, or like
Last I saw, she was heading that way.
she's probably not want to talk to me right now because she's still mad at me.
She's currently sleeping.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to get that pony. That pony's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
then
And
we gotta
before
get the
anyone
artist.
asks,
I get-
it's go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Before anyone asks why she's sleeping this early compared to her normal sleeping habits, I said she could. Me and Gideon agreed she could work overnight if she slept at least 4 hours during the day.
Yeah, that checks out.
Guys, what the hell?
It was either that or not.
Sounds reasonable.
Fine. Whatever.
We've been there.
Well, anyway, but yeah, we're gonna have to do some dissection of stuff to figure it out. Or does anybody have a shrink ray?
No.
Looks at Solstice.
Nope,
Shrink magic?
not on me.
We could kind of do it like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Have you ever seen that movie?
Should we just call Gideon to see if he has one on hand?
I'm pretty sure Gideon has electric toaster that can skedaddle on the ocean better than Mariana's Trench. He probably does have one. It doesn't matter. I'm not asking Gideon right now. Gideon's not that smart like me. So we're going to find out first.
Does this delay our trip to Norway?
Oh
Uh,
god.
oh,
we
no.
do gotta deal with the dwarves.
Gideon, you
what?
hear a knock on your mental door.
yes,
Why does he keep knocking?
I don't know.
because he's
polite.
polite.
Would
This
you-
exchange actually happens like within
Yeah.
solstices. Mind.
Yeah, it's
Why
just
does he keep knocking? Because he's polite without knocking, without warning.
would,
I just think to myself that someone's like, because he's just fucking polite.
I love how also everyone else answers for Hector because we know he's not going to answer it. Would you happen to have a jet of some form that could get us to Norway that has at least acceptable tech lab things?
So far.
I mean, we could load up any of the jets with portable tech lab equipment.
Okay, because we have to dissect Zan's mask.
What has he done now?
It ate a crystal.
I think this is the first the first time that you guys realize that there is such a thing as a psychic sigh.
I feel like Gideon should take psychic damage for this conversation having happened.
No, but best part is Hector's like the best person to tell him this because he'll just say, yeah, we need a lab and a plane. And he'll be like,
Yeah.
why? We have to dissect Zan's mask. Why? It ate a crystal.
Yeah, logically yeah.
Very well. I assume you are all in the tech lab.
Yeah.
Okay, I will be right down.
I was gonna show up at an awful point.
It's just I come back out and out loud and say, Gideon's on his way to find out what we need for the plane. We can dissect. We can probably dissect this on the way to Norway.
I see.
Yeah, that would probably be for the best.
Also,
We
that
can dissect the mask. You can get some rest.
also
know,
that
maybe-
way, and he like puts up a placating gesture. I have full faith in all three of your skills, but if it blows up, at least we're in the air.
That is actually a good consideration.
It would be nice to have another Fae to come and help me. When you guys touch the crystals and stuff, everything's work differently. But if I could have someone perhaps to keep their hand on it and deactivate it while I help the rest of you dissect it. Does anyone have a disembodied Fae hand? And I look right at Raylan.
I forgot about that.
I
I'm
have a
sorry.
what?
What?
Do I have a what?
You don't need to know.
Disembodied Fey hand.
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe. Where would you?
Fine, I'll go to my room. I'll be back.
I'm missing so much content.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
we're like the entire group is like 95% sure Raylon is a bouncer, which is the term that he has asked us to use instead of vampire.
Specifically, Zan thinks he's a vampire because he went on a tear of collecting blood.
And we don't. Most of us are just kind of either afraid to ask or don't care enough.
That's fair.
Generally, yeah. That's fair.
Like for Hector, it literally makes no difference. He thinks Raylon's cool.
Yeah.
He comes back down.
Okay, so
Here's a box. Here.
I am concerned on so many levels.
Don't be.
What's it? What's in the box, Raylon? What's in the box?
Something dark side. Sorry.
No.
Why is my blood vial just labeled Cabron?
Well,
Ooh,
so
that blood vial was taken before the doom.
Oh.
Oh my god, that would mean it has the nanites.
Oh god, it does.
don't worry about it. It's fine.
Why is everyone so excited all of a
Glitch
sudden?
is
I
like-
thought we were.
Oh
Well,
shit,
think of it
it's
this way.
Gideon. Hey Gideon.
Hello.
You say don't worry about it, and that only makes me worry more.
Hey Gideon, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
You
What-
looking
what
you
is
look
going
very
on here?
ravishing today.
Oh.
Do you need what? What do you need?
Nothing. I can't give you a compliment.
I'm unused to that. That is all. I apologize.
Well, you are a very handsome, ravishing man today. So hey.
Does
Game
he
us
look
on the
particularly
aura.
Thank you.
ravishing today?
So awkward.
This is the most
I think
awkward.
Gideon has perfected the art of always looking the same.
Well, there's something about you that's different. I don't know what it is.
I was
He,
gonna
he
say
had a
that
conversation with another oligarch,
adult.
and
And decided, you know what, Gideon's not the worst thing on the planet right now.
he's like, I'm feeling pretty good about myself because at least I didn't turn out to be a malicious, magic-hungry warlord.
But yes, that's for you.
Wait. I'm sorry to interrupt, but Mike, you said to another oligarch? What country am I the oligarch of? What do I
Don't
get?
worry about it.
You'll
I
find
mean,
out later.
What do I get?
Which
Give me-
which
give me-
one
give me-
haven't you been?
Vetstonia.
Fair.
Which one haven't you been an oligarch of? That's the
Fair,
question.
fair.
Glitch is
Even
just
deeper
dying
lore,
of confusion.
So much is happening right now.
Anyway,
Which is a note taker, and I can't keep up. this is too much.
Oh god, I'm so
I
sorry.
gave up on trying to take notes when doors and the telepathic links were mentioned because I was like, oh, I'm missing too much context. I'm going to have 3 pages full of notes. That's ridiculous. Don't do that, Glitch.
my
No.
experience with taking notes for this group is if you, instead of going like left to right, top to bottom, you just draw an enneagram. It usually makes more sense.
Yeah, it's fine. I only write down the important stuff that's like relevant to overarching plot.
Okay, good.
Because
So
if I were just writing notes about anything,
gonna
the
get, like,
Monday group
3
notes
lines
would
of
be
notes.
ridiculous.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically, it's all important.
But to give you context about the doors, it was at some
Yes,
point
but-
established that basically there is a way of asking for permission to initiate a telepathic communication because the telepathic network that Synapse has up is always up. So we are constantly, and this is also for Monday team as well. Like everyone is at any point
No,
in
it's
time.
not. Monday's been raw dogging the telepathic link.
No,
But
no.
We
basic-
were not aware there were
Open
doors
concept.
information.
The joke
Like
is
you can
Hector's
like
the
basically
only one
it's
who
just the
uses
idea
them.
of being able to use it to ask for permission for communication. You don't have to.
And the joke is Hector is the only one who uses the doors
Amazing.
because
Yeah,
he was
Monday
raised to
team
be
is
just the epitome of politeness with
Yeah.
people.
Monday team had a full-on telepathic conversation in front of a potential mayor candidate.
It was
So,
great. It lasted like 3.5 minutes, so everybody's just standing there in silence.
Yeah. So we've just kind of been raw
Mayor's like,
dogging the
"Okay,
telepathic link and just,
so-"
fucking whatever.
It's like that
So
that
Oh,
moment
there is
when
also
you're
one
playing
more
a
thing
video
you should
game.
know, and that is there is a way to use the telepathic link to basically transfer information, especially like experiences and stuff, from one person to another, kind of like as a shorthand for telling people what happened. And the
right,
shorthand
I think we've done
movement
that before.
and the shorthand movement for that is
Oh, okay. There's a movement for
Yeah,
it. I'll
we as
relay
a
that to
group
the Monday
literally
team.
have a shorthand movement to signal this.
Oh,
Nice.
like how Monday group has our little movement of texting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
the texting never functioned with this group.
Yeah, we're constantly like, okay, well, if we're on the
Primarily
phone-
because Gideon exclusively calls
So.
landlines and does not employ text.
And
Yeah.
Hector's phone is literally a
Oh.
Nokia.
Yeah, we got 2 Nokias on the
Yeah.
party.
Just take the box.
Uh,
I'm going back upstairs and my chilaquiles. I'll be back. He just kind of launches the box. It's silly. It's killing it. Just
what?
take
And
Yeah, just gonna
we're going-
awkwardly try and catch this box while also holding onto the tube with the mask in it. Just like,
We're going to
I'm
need
very
a
scared
list
of
of equipment for Zan.
yeah, we're
Turns
gonna
to
need.
Solstice. Is your name Solstice? Like your actual name?
No.
I never asked.
Wait, he'll stop. Wait. That's not your name?
Killian.
I doubt you can pronounce my actual name.
Try me.
Those chilaquiles are starting to smell a little
Toasty.
toasted.
I'll be back.
No. Chilaquiles.
So this works fine. I'm trying to drop the moniker of Killian.
Okay. So we're gonna need a list of equipment for Zan, Raylon, and Solstice to use to attempt to potentially dissect the mask while we're on a plane.
Yeah, that should be easy enough to come up with.
Okay,
will
may
s-
I ask as to why there will be need for us to be on a plane?
In case it explodes.
I will spider back down on a spider tray that I made of web with plates.
I mean, just do it here.
Spider plates.
Thank you.
All right, everyone try the chilaquiles. They're fresh,
Mm.
made right.
Does whatever a spider plate does.
So okay, so yeah. Doing it here I think would be fine if it weren't for the fact that there were employees of yours here. Like the medical staff or
I
the
see you
tech
as a
staff.
team.
Nicely done.
I will go over and kind of pat Gideon, like, yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Uh,
dang.
How large of an explosion are you predicting here?
probably,
Uncertain.
It's alien tech.
probably
It's
the
alien
size.
tech that has eaten magic. So
Think about this.
uncertain.
Possibly Zarbamba.
So
Oh
where
god, I hope not.
where is Anima during all of this? It's exchange.
Oh,
Yes, please.
I
While
guess
she-
that
in the
depends
corner.
on. Are we saying this is before or after Monday's stuff for Alexi?
Gonna make it after.
Because it's gonna after. Okay. Um. Shoot, then I guess Alexi would probably be either in their room or in the science lab with Penelope, because they've been meaning to do vague experiments with Alexi's powers.
I'm gonna say that this is one of the weekends of Penelope's visitation.
Okay.
So today is not a lab day in that strictest sense. So you're sort of wandering about, possibly wondering what to do, maybe sort of bored, and then the whole psychic chat network goes haywire with all of this that's happening, and then Raylon rushing past you to get back to the kitchen for the chilaquiles,
At
and
some point, yelling was heard.
the big psychic yell that everybody heard.
I think that was just
Yeah.
a physical yell.
Yeah, physical yelling was happening at some point. A lot. There was so much. I mean, I think upon hearing all of it, Alexi would make their way towards where all of the noise is and maybe just peek their head into the tech lab and be like, "Are you guys good? What is happening in here?"
I might explode.
Hang on, what?
Okay, yeah, I just skipped like 3 sentences. I apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mask might explode. It ate a crystal. Or at least
One of the-
explosion's the worst case scenario.
If we're, I don't know if that's technically the worst case scenario with crystals that we're pretty sure are coming from vaguely the Winter Court. I don't think explosion is the worst case scenario. There are a lot. There's a lot worse. Anyways, how? I have so many questions. How did it eat one of the crystals?
Just gonna shrug.
Okay.
If
like that
I
you
may
don't know.
interject, how and why is the mask suddenly alien technology?
What do you mean suddenly?
I will rephrase. How and why is the mask alien technology?
Oh, well, I asked Synapse to look into it a little while ago. And it wasn't Earth. It wasn't Earth-based. So, you know,
I take
Project
I
of
take a big
Elimination,
step
it is
back.
by definition an alien.
How did you acquire it exactly?
Um Okay, so I go to the junkyard on weekends and I pick up stuff and I fix it. And sometimes I sell it if it's in good condition, or I just keep it around and tinker with it if it's not in good condition. I found this one thing, it looked weird, so I kept it. And I was tinkering around with it. Then it blew up in my face. And when I woke up, there was the mask. And of course, I put on the mask because it's a mask. What else are you going to do with masks? And then I kind of fell through 3 floors and made a dent in the parking garage below my apartment. And then I went to Circle K and we fought some villains. And then I joined your group.
Wow. That was
I do have to congratulate you, Zan. You are one of the very few people on this earth whom I have assessed entirely wrongly.
Okay.
That sounds like an insult.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
not sure.
that is
I feel like it's 50-50.
Very well.
Dead
But in
silence.
that case, you do not have the ability to predict how large of an explosion it would be. Thus, being on a plane would be inconsequential.
No, it could be
would it,
very
though?
consequential if it's over the Atlantic Ocean.
What if it is large enough to destroy an entire continent?
But it
Then
might
we'd be in
not
the ocean and we'd, at worst, only hit the coastline of a few continents. Instead of it exploding in the middle of a highly packed metropolis and wiping out around half of 3 continents.
Okay, but it sounds like it sounds like you're planning to just die in this explosion. I think you're forgetting if you do it in a plane, you're in the sky, and I don't remember anybody on this team being able to fly without like
Points at Solstice. He can
assistance
teleport.
of some kinds.
But you're a
That's-
bird.
Teleporting is different.
I can fly. Oh, hey, Anima, how you doing?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
I don't
Yes.
believe we've
I
met
I didn't
before.
see you there. When did you get in?
A few minutes ago, I am only vaguely caught up on what's happening. Again, plane is if it's the only option we have available, sure, yeah.
Try some
But also,
chilaquiles.
thank you. Oh my god.
No,
Yeah.
wait, I have
Love
something
that
for
every
you.
time I come here, you guys have food for me. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
We
It's-
cook a lot.
Yeah. And it
I'm
just
gonna
came out
run
the
to the
oven.
kitchen.
Just came off the stove. Also, I'm going to ask a question that's going to sound a little bizarre, but go with me. Go with me. Here.
Okay.
So, in order for us to stay alive and to make sure that something happens or something needs to be regenerated, I am doing a collection. I need a little bit of blood.
Okay.
I'm a bouncer. It's kind of my job.
I have learned better than to ask questions at this point since joining the team. So sure, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, Lexi will hold out their hand. There you go.
Okay. All right. And look, a spider bandage for you. Pew.
Thanks.
There you go. Put that in the box. All right.
We could just bring, I mean, certainly if you insist upon having a plane, that's fine, but we could just equip one of the nuclear vaults with the equipment and have you in there.
That could work also, but wouldn't they possibly die?
I like that. I feel like that could also potentially
we-
work, but if the crystal turns out to be some kind of cancerous transmutative catastrophe, like having it away from any kind of matter for or as much as we can, like that would be helpful. Or what if it's not an explosion but some kind of, I don't know, phase shift? Like I would not want to turn
So-
part of Seattle into a literal ghost town.
If we do this on a plane, everybody who can't fly or teleport needs to be wearing like a parachute or something then. Because
That just seems like
middle
that
of the
should
ocean.
be, yeah, standard plane
I
procedure.
mean,
like I want your
I'm-
parachutes physically on your body before the tech is messed with just in case, because I'm the only one apparently on this part of the team that can just fly whenever I would like. So let's like take precautions beforehand.
Oh, by the way,
Please.
hello. I'm Hector. I don't believe we've met before.
I'm Alexi. We did meet once. I was there for the weird grubby birds. I was in wolf form though at that time.
You see him pause.
Calculating. Rewind.
So that we
Okay,
get
so
that.
you weren't Bridget's pet.
No, I'm technically a shapeshifter.
He just takes
I guess
one step back as he thinks of narwhals. Just
I guess technically people here would call them shapeshifters or changelings. There's so many different words for it.
For those who do not know what I'm referring to, in Mexican folklore, we have our own version of a skin changer, which are not good, and that's basically his only reference for a shapeshifter at the moment.
Well, it's not the first time that Alexi has gotten a bad reaction to. So.
Question.
Yeah.
It's translated because it's Synapse's network and she auto translates whenever he speaks in Spanish, but he's basically asking, hi, are you this thing, and provides context to this
Are
thing.
you a demon?
No, not no. I sure hope not. Because that's
Okay, that makes me feel better. Thank you.
Like the thought of that. I think technically the version of a shapeshifter or changeling that would be most familiar here comes from much different folklore and mythology, from what I understand.
Like the baby stealing ones?
I mean, you're kind of like
the only two I can think of are the ones that steal babies in Europe and the cannibalistic magic users of the North Americans.
Hold on. Solstice, you're going to hear a knock at your mental door.
Come in.
I imagine that was just out loud.
This is directly to you. I am trying to not let anyone else hear this. Is she Fey too?
Yes.
Do I need to be scared, or am I overreacting a little bit and need to apologize?
Well, not to say that you are what your parents are, but there's a little bit of a lineage concern, if we're being honest. But she seems to be on the good side.
Okay, so her. Okay, and he's speaking in Spanish because he knows Solstice can understand it. So the shape-shifting isn't the issue. We're just going with we're not sure if her parents. Wait, is Alexi the one who everyone says if we meet their dad, it's just on site?
Yes, because Alexi's dad. Hi, sorry. Backstory: Alexi's dad is part of the Winter Court and has actively since the beginning known about the invasion plans.
Make Avalon great again.
Me, the player.
And
thank you very much.
When it was when Alexi confronted their parents about it, Dad was like, "No, you have to join us. You have to, like, this is we're your family. There's no choice." And then when Alexi said no, turned into a giant bear and tried to attack the group.
Is Solstice giving Hector this information?
I don't think I was there.
I don't know how much of this Alexi has translated over to the Saturday team because that was heavily Monday team stuff. So I don't know if anybody would know that, or if they only know once we see Alexi's dad, it's on site.
Because I as a player need to know how much information Hector is receiving at the moment, because that will change his reaction immensely.
I think I know enough because you saved me from the Winter Court. We had some conversations about.
I think after, I know it wasn't implied that conversation was had, but I feel like after that situation at the Winter Court, the two of them would have had a conversation about it because they are the two Fae of the group, so they would have at least had one conversation about hey, this is what happened. dad is not good, mom might be able to help us. We don't know.
Hey, get in.
Yes.
I made you some coffee.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, you
Anybody
two
else
are
want some
being
coffee?
chummy.
Anybody want
They
coffee
had
as well?
they had a chat a couple days ago.
Oh, did they? Last time I was here, it seemed like infighting was still going on.
What do you mean infighting?
Yeah.
There's no infighting.
We have since handled the majority of it.
Good.
Coming out
Good
and
to
speaking
know.
out
Great.
loud. By the way, hello, welcome to the team. I apologize if this is rude, but I will beat the shit out of your dad if you would like me to.
No, that's
Oh.
not rude. He might
Oh.
actually kind of deserve it, and I'm coming to terms with that slowly but surely.
Mhm.
So
who's your
he
father?
might deserve it.
Am I your
Oh.
father? Ah, I'm kidding.
Turns to Raylan and switches to Spanish. She's the one whose dad is on site that we keep hearing.
Oh, la puta. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, her dad is La Puta.
Oh, okay, got it. Got it. Okay.
I love to
Sorry,
imagine
I like that it's like just kind of like, yeah, this is a thing that Saturday team has just kind of talked about. Well, Alexi
Yeah.
hasn't been there. It's just kind of implied that this has been a conversation.
Yeah,
It was a
just
small
on site.
conversation, but yeah,
Which
no
I
problem.
love. I love being team favorite.
Okay, that works for me.
Yeah.
We will disembowel him. Whatever.
Did you say disavow or disembowel?
No.
I
Okay, no
Think
los
medieval
dos.
torture. You ever heard of quartering? It's pretty cool stuff.
definitely think he said disembowel.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And whatever
So-
phase stuff he has in his intestines, we'll take it out and put it in a jar and study it.
Oh.
Okay. Really
That's
Alright.
extreme.
thought.
It's-
How's the
So,
Achilles?
okay. Anyways,
How's the
that
Achilles?
aside,
Anime, you just
Um,
you
So
just
the
hear
equipment to dissect me.
How the
Anima
Achilles?
just hears in the mental. He has some parent issues.
I can tell. Yeah. I
how do-
mean, a lot of people on the Monday team also have parent issues. So, it's. Yeah.
What about parent issues? What's going
There's
on?
a lot of trauma in this.
The Monday group
Yeah,
is going
weird.
through it when it comes to familial trauma.
Weird how superheroes
Oh.
have parent issues.
Oh, I'm good with my parents. Yeah, everything's good. Yeah. How the
So,
Achilles?
Lily's mom might be running an evil corporation.
So if the three of you give me your lists of equipment you need, I can get that onto the plane and we can get that whole thing taken care of so we can head over to Norway.
yeah, Zan
Oh,
has
yeah.
already packed up his diagnostic machine for the mask and is lugging that over.
Since the crystals are involved, I if you guys don't mind me tagging along, I'll tag along. I
Please.
feel vaguely responsible whenever it comes to dealing with the crystals because this is
Is it winter court stuff?
yeah,
Oh.
vaguely.
Oh.
Just
Solstice.
pass. Go ahead.
Solstice, you taught Synapse how to use portals. Can you also use portals, or was that just like I'm kind of the expert on this, so I'll teach you how to do it, even though I don't know how to do it myself?
Just exactly that. I
Okay.
needed to leave the dimension I was in, and I just threaded together the spell from my memories, and I haven't
Okay,
put in the
so-
time to learn the other portals.
Okay, so I also know that you told us not to ask about it, but do you know any time magic? Like, you spent
Did I
like
say not to ask?
I thought you implied that
Oh.
we shouldn't talk about it, but I could be wrong. It's been a rough couple days.
Yes, I think I'd rather just not talk about it, but
Okay, I'm just trying to think of
um,
like emergency exit strategies for non-flyers if things do go south. Hopefully they
I-
don't. Worst case
wanted
scenario is
to,
catastrophic destruction.
I wanted to ask, can you not just turn the mask off? Like
Well,
you
I
did
mean,
with the person?
that would be a very strange feedback loop of inputs, because the mask is what shut that guy off, and if I use that to shut the mask off, then
Ah.
it would shut off, but then it would stop shutting itself off the second that it shut itself off. And yeah, I feel like that might cause way more problems
No.
than it solves.
Yes,
It's
that's not
already
too
way
bad.
too complicated.
I'm fairly certain if Anima and I can be in contact with the mask, I don't see why the interaction would stop, where we can diffuse them, power them down momentarily. There's nothing
Okay,
to
that
suggest
sounds
that it
good.
wouldn't.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah,
all happening.
we get Gideon the list of stuff of equipment, and Zan mentally prepares himself to get dissected.
I'm not sure which one is better
Worse?
in
Yes.
this instance. I
I
mean,
don't think either is.
I think it depends on the order of actions.
Like, does he
Probably
mentally come to
Better
terms
to
with
be
his
dissected and then
dissection?
digested, then digested and then dissected.
I feel like both are equally bad.
Yeah,
So
yeah, and both
right, let's
are
go get on a
extremely
plane.
well,
traumatic
if
if
you
you're
don't
conscious
dissect them
throughout it.
first, digesting is going to be hard.
yeah.
Yeah,
Got to cut the meat before you.
but then
Eh,
post digestion,
anyway.
there might be like an owl pellet in a science class situation where it's like, okay, now we got to take it apart to look at it and
Yak it back
what
up.
got digested and what didn't.
Okay, let's get on that plane.
All right. So, equipment assembled. Cartered to the airport, to the plane itself, fueled, and without any other too much preamble, you set off to Norway by means of
We're
Heathrow.
following Solstice on
remember.
this.
Oops, did I say Norway? I meant it was in the doorway of the entrance. Sorry.
Oh, did I say Norway? I meant South Africa.
All right.
Hello, this is your captain speaking. Thank you for choosing Airline Gideon. You may now take off your seatbelts and move about the cabin.
Really,
That was
Gideon?
really good.
Thank you.
Gideon Airline. I'm surprised you didn't just teleport.
It wouldn't be Gideon Air. It would
Well,
be
the main thing is we want to be moving to Norway while we dissect the mask.
Fair. Taking a slow flight, as travel goes, and yeah, you set off to Norway, which is a significantly long flight. So let us now take a quick break.
11 hours.
Oh, yeah, we can get there in a day.
Yeah, let's do a quick break. 5 minutes, and we can
come back in
extrapolate what's
Norway.
to be in the in between, and we will pop back up on the plane and then in Norway. So let's take 5, go hydrate, bio break, get some snacks, bring some back for the rest of us. See you in 5.
See you in 5.
Sorry, that was funny.
Then you
So I
got
was
that
saying,
is
I'm
why.
not your mule. You don't take it all the way up there.
and then you had the hot tui that thing, you know.
Sorry, everybody talking all at once.
Yeah, that's the only way you can defeat it, is by them talking over each
Oh.
other.
Yep.
And that
'Cause-
hot tui. That hot
Yeah,
tui.
They're gonna-
to
they're
pull
gonna
back the
eventually
curtain, this
organize.
is never planned.
They're going to eventually
they just-
organize it so that one person does a thing, and then they're going to get, camera shy. and then-
Man, And you thought me dragging out the Roman Empire thing was bad.
I
Speaking of
still
Roman
don't
Empire,
understand
how
what
about that
that
Bacchus
thing
guy?
is.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, Bacchus.
all
The
right.
Roman Empire
So,
dragged itself out.
On the plane.
right, all right. So, on the plane, flying. We can do some rolls if you like in the middle of the flight to decide what you may or may not determine
Yeah.
on this very long flight
Yeah.
from Seattle to Norway, which
It's not very long. It's like 10 to 12 hours.
Yeah, but is it a one-way flight or are we having stops in between? Did
I
we
mean,
take
you're
a
gonna be
private
stopping
jet?
a couple
That's
of
gonna.
times.
I doubt we took anything but a private jet.
Okay, well then it's one-way flight, and then it is a 10 to 12 hours. Yeah.
If this had come like a week later, we
Oh,
might have had a
look at that. You
Raylan's
can
Concorde.
get from Seattle all the way to Oslo.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I Googled it.
That only takes 18 hours.
Yeah.
Not bad. Long time. Plenty of sleeping for those who want to sleep. Plenty of tinkering for those who want to drink big gulp-sized things of energy drink and caffeine
No.
pills.
No,
Yep,
we have made
so-
it a rule. He's not allowed to have energy drinks on the plane.
When did
Never
that make
not.
signed anything.
Who
don't remember that rule.
specifically has not been allowed?
I'm going to rewind the tape. I don't think there was a rule.
Deal Aegis.
No.
He
Well,
he
it's not a
created
rule
some
for
food
Alexi,
crimes.
So
I have the tape.
Alexi has
There
a
is
Red
no
Bull
rule.
infusion.
Fuck.
Yeah, nothing was signed. There was no blood pact.
I mean,
This is an unjust rule that this fascist group has thrust upon him.
wow.
You don't know
Yeah.
fascism, boy.
There it is.
Is this a
Oh.
conversation we're having on the plane?
No, this is non-canonical.
Oh god.
All right. So, what is it you're trying to find out about the mask on the plane?
Will it blow up if he puts it back on? That's his primary concern. If the
Give me a
if the
logic
mask
roll.
would be, yes, logic. Let's see. He has
Anybody else who
ahead.
wants to participate can
I
so
will.
he's going to have edge
add
on
him
this.
some edge if you like.
So,
I
shit,
will.
that's
I will assist him and give him edge.
I will.
all right, that's going to be 2 edge so far. Which
I-
God I need.
I'm gonna
let's-
help because I'm the rocket scientist. So what I want you to do, Zan, is kind of lay
No,
on
not
the
like
table.
that. Hold the tool like this.
I'll lay on the table and I'm gonna like put the mask on your face with gloves. With gloves,
Yeah, that's probably
Like-
important. Yeah.
like the movie Alien. But except there's nothing wrapping around your neck.
That was a good movie.
I personally was not.
There's
a
still
fan.
a tube in it for some reason. But the
I'm-
thing around your neck is not there.
I am
okay.
not a. I'm not an Alien fan. It's just.
I'm
it's-
not.
it's
I'm
gross.
I'm not cruel. I'm just
Okay, so let's see,
15.
he supplied 2 of the edges. I believe he has 1 more. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna crit fish.
Come on.
Okay. So
Holy-
15.
It's not bad. You
So
you
yeah,
have trouble
primary
determining that some devices don't even tell you that the crystal is there or register it, sort of thing. It's sort of incorporated into the tech itself more so than basically something like if it was radiating radioactivity in the same way that the skeleton was, you'd have multiple machines that can detect it. But half of these machines don't want to, and the only reason that you know it's there is because of the shard detector that you and Solstice calibrated and created a number of issues/episodes ago. Otherwise, the mask is unassuming, doesn't seem to do anything different. the only reason you know it's there is because you already built the thing to detect that particular resonance.
Yeah, so it is impossible to tell while the mask is on, but like Zan's eyes are just clamped shut the whole
Your-
time and just like
Your best
kind of
guess?
peeks
No,
open. Did I
'cause
blow
it
up?
hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
So good news, you're not dead.
Hey, you didn't explode.
So your
Yeah,
green
that's
door.
great.
Go through the green door.
You okay?
Okay.
Not
Doesn't feel any
exploding is good
different.
progress.
Good.
So yeah, he will
I'll let you off.
hop up off the little like I guess dissection table we had set up, and it's like, okay. Look towards the Fey companions. Is this gonna like wind up being a problem in the future, do you guys think?
Most definitely.
I
Probably.
really hope not, but you know, knowing these crystals and how many issues we've had with them so far, probably.
Solstice,
Yes.
was I able to give you a hand?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Oh.
pretend I never saw anything from that box.
No,
gonna-
I
Although
think
wanna know.
uh,
No.
no. Anima's hands, I think, are better suited to help than
Oh, so you didn't need my hand?
isn't bodied.
Wait. Storyteller question. Narrator question. Did Solstice or Alexei touch the mask at all?
Oh yeah,
No.
I was very
that you
gung
asked.
ho.
No.
Alexi knows better than to touch these things at this point. She heard there was a crystal infused in it, and Alexi went, "No, thank you," and stayed far back.
I got my dirty little paws all over that thing.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
God, do I have to go save
Hmm.
Solstice from the Winter Court again?
Oh.
If you
Wow,
get
weirdly
stuck
enough, this
there,
time
it's not my
Aegis
fault.
vanished.
All right. So, I'm honestly not sure where to take this one then.
We can
That's
make a
scary.
fun little note for the
I mean,
future.
if for story reasons you need Alexi to have touched it, then sure. Well, yeah, whatever. If you need it for story reasons.
I was just making it
but-
worse, but that's okay. No, I mean,
Oh, okay. Well, then.
right. So, no, that's
Logically,
fine.
Alexi would not want to touch these things anymore. But if you need it for story purposes, well, we've done worse.
Theoretically, if I mean, I'm pretty sure Killian Solstice had the plan of bringing Alexi in to specifically help to counter anything. So, collective. I mean, how did the two of you touch it independent of it being on Aegis, or while are you the ones that put it on Aegis?
I don't know why it's on Aegis. Someone needs
Because
to
the
I mean, you
mask
put it on.
isn't-
You put on the mask.
Yeah. The mask has to be on someone for the armor to pop up.
But can't
And
we
it
just
ate the
dissect the
crystal.
mask as it is on the table?
No idea how to open it.
Can.
I would have wanted to try that before putting it on my friend.
You just can't stop
and then
touching shit.
dissecting it.
All right. When you touch the mask, your consciousness, you're familiar with this process at this point. You've done it a couple of times. Your consciousness gets pulled into darkness. It's different this time. It's not the same. It's not because your consciousness is now affected and altered because of your connection with Oberon. So you get a weird mix. It's almost like a dream where you're kind of remembering a memory, or at that same time you're fulfilling a fantasy, and at the same time you're it's sort of that abstract symbolism of dreams. So you are dressed similarly to the way Aegis looks in his armor form, but it's different because you have your own aspects, your own sort of connection to the Feywild, to the the mystic realms. So your armor looks more mythical and a different color. And in this as well, the sky isn't the sun and the birds and the moon of the clouds. It's sort of this interstellar flash, many stars. There's an entire galaxy that you can see, with your own eyes, sort of thing. You're seeing it's not cold in the strictest sense, and at the same time, it's not summer in the strictest sense. It's basically kind of all seasons and none at the same time. So, and it reflects sort of in aspects of your armor, your costume, in a sense. The mask looks like Aegis's, but different. Also, you have a different Zord. So, I'm kidding.
I'm like, excuse me?
I knew John would like that. No. So, and it sort of just draws you. You're everywhere and nowhere at the same time, but you're definitely not. You're not on Earth, strictly speaking. You feel there's a sort of a presence of a solid surface under your feet, but you're not on Earth.
So from my perspective, I see myself wearing the entire armor and standing up.
Sort of. You kind of you get the sense that you're wearing it, and at the same time you can look at it. You can see the armoring of your gauntlet on your hands. You can see the mask itself. It's almost like you're sort of holding it in your hands and then feeling it on the face at the same time.
Dream logic.
It's much more ephemeral and dreamlike than previous encounters. And there is no winter court this time. So that's good.
Before I
God
let
for
go, I'm gonna just yell out, "Hello!"
And many voices respond.
I'm sorry, what? Many what?
Many voices. Different intonations, masculine quality, feminine quality, everything in between.
Are you mocking me?
No answer.
Really? That's the first one you go with. All right.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
I'll attempt to let go in this dream.
Easily.
Okay.
Your consciousness is back. You're on the plane. You're not. You're outside the plane because you teleport. No, you're on the plane. Everything is fine. Ask exactly where you left
Here
it.
where I was in the air.
Teleport back to the plane. No one saw me leave. It's great.
Oh, did any of you see that?
See what? Oh, sorry. Forgot the voice. See what?
Through the network.
What's going on?
Did we
I was
see
in
it
a-
through the network?
When individuals have messed about with crystals they ought not to be messing with, they temporarily kind of go blank, but not like sort of non-participatory, but not outside the network. Like they're not.
Lights
So
are on. No
They're
one's
on mute. They're
Ah,
on mute.
Did we
And the camera's
say
off.
did we say if Alexia touched the mask at the same time or?
And that was just him touching it.
Okay.
Did you want to
So
both
then
touch
I-
it at the same time?
Well, no, it's fine if it's individual. I just needed to know if I would have seen it or not. But if it's not, that's fine. I just needed to catch
wanna
myself
touch
up for a
mask?
second. My processing didn't. Do we want to do it individual? Because I'm fine with doing it individual. Would we have seen the same thing if we had touched it at the same time?
This is the only way I wanted to find out.
Okay.
I
Then
love this.
sure.
I love this
I
tropical
definitely
storm
made
of
a-
conflict.
The promises were definitely made to Penny that they wouldn't touch the crystals anymore, but what they
turning
don't
the
know
crystal.
won't
He's
kill
fine,
them.
not
you're-
So as
here.
long
You're
as everybody
safe.
gets cool with a lot of stuff real quick.
You're safe. So technically speaking, then, as Raylon, Brown Recluse, lowers the mask onto Steel Aegis, both Solstice and Anima touch the mask. That my understanding.
I think the order of operations was they touch the mask, and then the mask is placed on Aegis, and the science department does their logic check.
Cool. That works?
Fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the two of you, when you touch the mask, happens again the same way it did essentially before, when the two of you are sort of shunted into more or less the same locale. And Alexa, you now see the same celestial firmament of space, the final frontier that Solstice saw. And you see Solstice. What would your Solstice, what would your Kamen Rider-esque armor look like?
Oh my god. I think you're on the money with like the different aspects. So maybe it would be like summer arm, winter arm, fall leg, a spring leg, and then the middle would be like a coalescence of everything with like maybe if there's like a symbol, there's like a sun symbol that like protrudes out.
Like everything,
Like
yin
half
yang,
sun,
everything
half
sort of
moon.
forming
Yeah.
into the middle.
Very elemental yin yangy.
Is there
It probably doesn't look good together, all those colors. They probably clash.
I would imagine maybe less color and more sort of symbolic, sort of armored filigree and everything else,
Mhm.
but a common color to sort of underlie everything else.
Orange is
Orange as well?
Nice
What?
orange.
Or orange,
What?
different orange than Aegis?
Yeah, maybe like like with hues
Like
of
brighter.
yellow,
So a lighter orange, yellow.
light orange. Yeah.
Yeah, just take the contrast on Aegis's armor and just crank it up.
I'm just giving this out for John to possibly illustrate there.
Oh yeah.
That's- he
Everyone's
has an
getting
entire
armor.
team of Power Rangers now. as his co-host. And Alexi, you're seeing this individual now, basically, essentially, kind of like Aegis, but not Aegis, but with sort of these symbolic bits, slight different tone to the arms and legs than the body. There's a central sort of symbolic sort of merging of elements, and definitely armored and sort of what would Alexi's armor?
Sorry, also sorry, my dogs are barking. Somebody rang my doorbell just now, so I had to turn my mic off because Ace lost his mind. If Alexi were to
If
have
Alexi was a
armor,
Kamen Rider Power Ranger, what would Alexi look like?
I definitely think so. I guess I can incorporate this now then, because there was a point in time where I definitely wanted Alexi to have like a wolf mask type thing. So it probably definitely would have that. I think
Going
it would
wild
definitely
force with this
also
one.
be at least in colors, it would be along the same vein of those like blacks and reds that each like animal form has had so far. Um where we would put the streak of white, I don't know. Somewhere.
The red itself almost like a flame coming up your wrist, sort of blending
Yeah.
into the black of the overall costume. The wolf mask, and sort of filigree and such on the gauntlets and on the greaves, the boots, shoulder pads, the epaulons, everything basically notes to sort of animalistic sort of symbology,
Mhm.
like claws and
Yeah,
fangs and
claws
such.
and fangs and yeah.
Solstice, you see this in front of you. Each one of
Goes
you
up.
sort of in the same position you were in when you touched the mask in the first place. And then Zan Andrews,
Yes.
your consciousness shunts into the mask or into this position as per usual, but this time it's different because now you're seeing space. Sky is full of novas and stars and planets,
He is beyond hype.
and two other individuals standing in front of you. One in black with sort of symbolic claws and fangs, a wolfish mask with reddish effect. The other in a orange and yellowish elemental and nature themed, seasonal themed aspect. Both sort of staring at each other and staring at you. You in your normal, your usual Aegis. And then the two of you see, wink, Aegis appears.
Just gonna like kind of glance at these two unrecognized figures, and it's like look up at the space, and it's like, oh, I'm cosmically in trouble, aren't
I'm high.
I? Okay.
How many drugs did
uh,
he take before he got on the plane?
Okay, and it cosmic individuals. I guess I might have.
Nanu.
Yeah. I
come
did
in
not
peace.
mean to steal the mask. If I stole it, if I'm in trouble, I'm sorry, Crystal.
Why would
Zan,
you
it's
phrase
us.
it like that?
Yes.
Ah! What?
Hello?
Oh, you guys look so cool.
Yeah, it's just us. This is
I'll form the head.
weird.
I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I always want to see space.
Wait, Dan, have you been
Well,
here
it's
before?
No, this is as new to me as it is to you guys.
Okay, so new space after touching the crystals. This is a first for me as well.
Me as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is weird.
telepathic network. Nope, that's down. Okay, I guess we could try to like see if we can't memorize like star patterns, see if we could get some like intergalactic star charts, see where this is. This might be wherever this is, it might be important to the mask. Or the crystals.
Oh, so there's people here. I
What?
called out, and there were voices that called back to me, and
Just
I asked
kinda
if they were
look
mocking
around.
me. They didn't answer.
Hello?
Just to catch you.
Hello.
Okay.
Are
Weird
you guys an
beings in the
echo or
void.
are you like sentient?
They just do that. They don't answer.
Well, they're not an
That's
echo.
really weird. But they only respond to hello. That's
It's nice to
Oh.
meet you.
Well, you tried, bud.
I tried. Uh. Hi, my name's Alexander. What's yours? I tried.
You sure did. You gave it your best effort.
You're
I don't know
right.
if memorizing star patterns is even going to help because I don't think this is our dimension.
You think it might be Faye?
I don't know.
Asgardian?
That I also don't know. Again, this is the first experience for all of us, but usually
Yeah.
with the crystals, it takes you home.
I'm gonna
And the
pull-
last time
Yeah,
we
they-
had multiple people interacting with the crystal at once, it still just took Lily home, and then Cal was there with Lily. So this is a very new first experience
Sorry, Joe, you said something?
because
I'm pulling the
I-
mask off.
Pulling the mask away from all three of us mid-sentence.
Yeah, like
Uh,
Raylon's pulling it off, and I'm there to grab any of you if you suddenly lunge like you're being controlled.
There.
Ah, whoa,
Um,
whoa.
And
that was
all
disorienting.
three of you experience that sort of gut pull wrench. Your consciousness shunts back to your bodies. And you're you. Zan is
that
still on
never
the table.
gets that never gets easier.
Yeah,
Everybody okay?
I see why nobody else wants to touch those things if that happens every time.
What happened?
I went to space.
But we're not. I don't think the plane can go to space yet, unless I do some
Yeah.
calibrations.
Yeah, no, I think it might have been like a
I don't
what happened with
think we were in
Cal and
actual
Gideon,
space.
like
And the air is too
Yeah.
thin for me to go out there and do it right now, so it's kind of dangerous. But wait,
I don't think we were actually in space.
wait,
yeah, no.
and you were
like a-
there, and you were there too,
The three of us
Yeah,
were
all three
in
of
that
us.
spot.
and you too,
yeah.
ATM.
I love it. Nice reference. Yep.
He's getting better. He's getting better.
Well done. Well done.
Hey, I've been practicing, like me and my fucking father, my dad, who I love very much. Anyway, so what's going on?
But okay, before I forget, just Zan is gonna send everything he remembers of seeing from the sky, like all the stars and stuff, just at Gideon and at Synapse. He's just like, okay, that is the sky we saw while we were there. Anima doesn't think that was in this universe, but on the off chance that, I don't know, it's some what were the aliens that stopped by Earth? Crete? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe some of us have connections to people who have connections who can check like an actual like spacefaring species is star charts
Like,
for it, or
Dave
maybe
Sorry
bridge it
from Mass
into
Effect?
Asgard.
Like Mass Effect.
Yeah. No,
It's a great game too.
oh yeah, no. But yeah, no, I think Cree was their name. They had a big to do in
Better on the PlayStation than Xbox. I am being shady.
New York back in the early aughts, I think.
The early odds. Whoa. What? Hey, what? Whoa. I'm so confusion.
Yeah, no, sorry. We were in space, but we weren't in space. We were on some planet that might not have been in this timeline. We said hello. The voices said hello back. We asked who they were. I introduced myself. They didn't talk back to us.
Okay,
These two looked great. They had fantastic armor on. It was weird.
Okay.
I don't get it.
I don't either, but
While this is happening, excuse me. As you're discussing, your topic comes up a number of times more as you're speculating, and eventually, through the course of sleep and everything else, the plane itself continues to fly and finally rests in Oslo, Norway, where the process then begins of shunting you to Trondheim, the castle Sverresborg, which is basically a ruin, but they're really proud of it. I mean, the castle, not the city. You have any other thoughts?
Just that Zan is totally wearing a scarf and a toque because we're in Norway and he expects it to be cold.
It is summer and it is not. But
He's made this bed, he's gonna lay in it.
it's colder than Arizona, say.
Does Norway have masked wrestlers like at all?
Almost certainly not.
Because I'm imagining the looks Hector specifically is getting.
You know.
I mean, you all
Our
kind of
group in general, honestly.
slightly different because you're all dressed as supers, I'm assuming.
Well, we've
And
already
a
decided that
businessman.
Alexei does not have a costume. Alexei just goes out in regular clothing and then turns into an animal.
There.
So Alexei
Just
does
like
not have a
Two
costume.
normal people and 4 supers.
Yeah, Alexei's in the usual like tech wear with the leather jacket. Like Alexei's like, at this point I have already probably revealed my identity to the world. So like I just, I don't
Sit
care
out.
More
anymore.
times if you count the times that other people have revealed you.
Synapse working furiously to delete any mention of Alexei on the answer. Like, God damn it, Alexei!
It's like
Yeah, Alexei's
there's an
definitely
entire
shifted while
separate
out in
room with an
public.
entire separate set of computers that are just dedicated to the to eliminating public traces of Alexei.
Yeah, because now that I'm remembering it, I'm definitely sure that Alexei just shifted forms in a while a giant crowd was at a carnival at the pier. Whether that crowd was paying attention or not, but it was definitely while the crowd was still there. So
Fair.
I've given up at this point on being like, yes, secret identity. Alexei just does not.
Yeah, we'll just remove that trait.
There were dinosaurs at the fireworks festival. So yes. There was.
I wasn't one of the dinosaurs though. That was all Penny.
Well, there's the problem.
That was all Beholder. Beholder got copy power and then went crazy with the dinosaurs. That was not me.
Just saying. All right, so I'm honestly not sure how far away Trondheim is from Norway or from Oslo. You can take a train. Oh, it's 6 hours. Yeah.
Time skip again.
That's,
I think we land. I'm like, okay, we did the thing on the plane. Solstice.
Oh.
Could you teleport us there or no?
No, sorry.
We'll just pile more onto Synapse's plate.
Synapse has to be there.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, that's right.
So technically, no.
Actually, hold on. I have an idea.
You can't throw them all that far now.
No. I'm not going to
He's
throw
not gonna
them.
Throw us.
Throw them.
But that would be
Question.
amazing to
Looks like-
watch him try.
Gideon,
Yes,
what direction do I have to go?
that way.
What? Picks up Raylan. Could you web them all to me, please?
Oh, you want me to
Yes.
web you back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everybody gather around.
How far away is it in like kilometers, Mike? Like how far away is it not by train? How far is it by like a fast car that does not care about speed limits?
with all-wheel drive.
Or like a chopper.
497 kilometers.
That's like 10 miles.
I want to make
Wow.
it clear. Speed 2's main thing is that it upgrades your your outside of combat speed to 50 times as fast as my in combat speed. I think I can run faster than the car.
Yes, but the car is significantly more comfortable than being webbed to your back.
Excuse me, these shoulders
Yeah,
go on
says
for
who?
miles.
They do, but they do not have cup holders.
That's true. Yes,
I'm,
yes, yes, Glitch.
Either way, Alexi would like to fly there and just follow behind everyone. No need to web the thing that can
Let's do this now.
fly. I'm good. Alexi will just fly and follow after everybody.
When everyone's
Can
ready.
I just, Mike, can I just please organize a helicopter to take us there?
Yes. 100%.
Why
100%.
does no one
Which
let me
Alexi is
just
also
be
still going to
train?
fly and follow. Alexi
Like,
learned how to fly and was like, I'm never taking
Absolutely
transportation
fair.
again.
You know what?
Absolutely fair.
Been great.
Yeah.
And I'm going to and Gideon is literally going to be to say, I am not making any infringements upon your capabilities to get us there and to get us there quickly. I am merely seeking the most comfortable option because I do not appreciate being strapped to someone's back.
Okay, just a minor counterpoint for that. These dwarves are in hiding. Would they not be alerted by the sound of a helicopter coming by and then landing? I mean,
In the town of Nordheim? Trondheim.
I mean, then again, a mass wrestler with 4 people webbed to his back breaking the sound barrier might also be just as stealthy as the helicopter. So
I'm a bit more concerned about the people who are on his back who are experiencing the sound barrier breaking.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Well,
they'll
that's
have
why
fun.
they're on
There's
his
the reason
back.
Alexi popped out.
He's acting as just a wall, so they're not feeling all of the
Look, who needs
skin
flesh?
tearing wind.
Flesh is just a social construct come up with by the man to keep us all down. We don't need it.
Hell yeah.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
My
you
next
guys.
character is going to be a conspiracy theorist.
Oh God, no!
Oh.
Please no.
Hang on, was that not what your character was in the one shot that we did? I vaguely conspiracy theorist. Your writer character was bordering on conspiracy theorist at the very
he was.
least. So you've already played a character
was-
like that.
Okay, fine. I hit the quota.
I was going to say, hang on.
Okay, so we have helicopter pointing at Gideon, flying. Does anyone else want to go their own way?
I don't have
Because
my
Somebody else might
motorcycle.
just also
I-
take the helicopter.
I'm gonna be honest. I just kind of want to see how fast I can go.
That's fair.
Not actually sure how fast you can actually go.
So I have
That's fair. I've done the same thing with the flying. I like change forms to see which bird can fly faster.
Run outside of combat 50 times faster, increased runs.
Yeah, so I move 15 spaces.
We could take the helicopter to Stjortal and then just take cars from there or run or whatever. Because
That
that's
could work.
then that's like only 30 kilometers. 34. Which is like 20 miles.
Spaces. 12.5 feet per second. That doesn't seem very fast inside combat.
Okay, I'm 50 times faster than that, and
We have to figure out that
that's
logistics
a
later.
later thing.
Yeah. So, either way, helicopter to major urban center. Northern Norway.
Sure, let's call it that.
Yeah.
In Norway, major urban center. And then Cars 2.
They even have actually, yeah, it is gonna be
The
a
movie.
major urban center. They even have a teleport and God, airport. They
Okay,
have a
so maybe the
teleport.
helicopter wouldn't be as
They have a
non-stealthy.
teleporter. Let's go by chopper.
The heliporter.
A heliport. So I can even like charter a plane to there or whatever.
Oh yeah, no worries there. You get there in another hour, say, after
Yeah.
arrangements and such are made. And the locals are very excited to give you a tour of their castle Sverresborg. I mean, they would normally be, but you're gonna get the sense that you don't want to go there. Something has happened there. The castle is in ruin. It is no longer safe.
Is
Vibes
there
off.
any kind of tourist role we can do to try and get any details out of the like? We know that it's dwarves, but like, are the dwarves causing like problems, or is it just like, oh no, there's sounds coming from the castle, so it's haunted, so we're not going near it?
No, it was an earthquake.
Oh, an earthquake.
Oh yes, it was one night. The earth shook. There was it felt very sort of unsafe. But unfortunately, the castle, which was already old, suffered a great deal of damage. So it's no longer open for public. We're sorry.
Oh, that's okay. He's gonna point at Gideon. Our boss is with the historic restoration program for Europe, and
Oh God.
he was gonna, like take it. He was gonna assess like the damage and stuff, and see like what he can do about it.
We're digging ourselves a hole.
Give me an ego roll.
Zan was allowed to speak. We all know this was a bad idea.
Can I give him edge on that by conveniently having every possible license and identification that has ever been made in store due to my
might not need it.
spyiness?
Just reaches into briefcase and pulls out.
Yeah,
proof.
just like sigh, reopen up a briefcase and like start listing through all of the little
My
cards.
God.
Like
Who am I today?
this one.
Who am I today?
Yeah, exactly. Like which passport do I
Alright,
need today?
Okay, then let's
While
re-roll
that's
this
happening,
5 and
are
see if I can
we-
get a. Nope. Okay, 19 total.
Oh well, that's
Damn.
Jesus.
That's actually really good.
That's
He just has
That
one of
is
those
incredible.
faces. You can trust him.
You understand though that we don't have a tremendous amount of budget for this sort of thing, which is why it was such a tragedy. So any
Oh, yeah,
help
that's
the
we can-
budget.
Yeah, that's why our boss is here. He has a he kind of has carte
He
blanche
has
to
the
just
budget.
kind of
But philanthropy is
throw
always
money.
appreciated.
Yes.
and through the telepathic network, you're just gonna get Zan just going like, that should not have worked. Why am I
I
talking?
can't believe that worked. Please stop talking.
And
Honestly, you
Get
did
driven
great.
up-
You hear slow clap in the mental network.
You
Polite
hear just a
clapping.
very like it's like so silent within the telepathic network that it seems like you weren't supposed to hear it, but you were definitely intended to hear it with, do you ever even just think?
The response is, Gideon, would we have
Um,
been half as successful if we bothered thinking?
Mm,
We would have been twice as successful at the very
Are you
least.
sure? Because when we got body
Yes.
snatched, did any of us think? Or did we just start fixing it?
mm,
We would have
don't-
not been body snatched had we been thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And on
Good.
that
Yeah,
note,
Zan is just kind of like,
wait.
whoever this poor like cultural tourist guy is that he's just been chatting with. Like he's just gonna be like saying just basic niceties and just over the network, just like, Okay, yeah. The problem is I am thinking a lot. I'm just not thinking of social interactions, I guess. I really want to stop talking with this person.
Okay. Ask them, is there any specific things we need to look at in the castle that they know of was damaged by the earthquake?
And yeah, Zane is going to repeat that verbatim.
Oh, we have not gone to investigate the full extent because the damage just to the outer edges was so significant that we haven't gone in with a full assessment team.
Okay. Say thank you very much. We have an assessment team that will do that for you, and then turn
Fantastic.
around and walk away. This is
While
the-
this
He
is
will say
happening,
the and turn around and walk away thing, and then just like looking this man in the eye, both of them are probably confused, and he's just gonna turn and leave.
oh, bud. While this conversation has been happening, are we close enough to to the ruins that I could use heightened senses to see if there is anything that Alexi would be able to tell is like off, like not normal? I don't know how to phrase this.
You're doing recon for us.
Are you with the team or are you?
Is the team close enough to the castle, or would I need to get closer?
Yeah, you can sort of, the car itself drives you up, parks, you get out sort of thing, and they're apologetic about the fact that they haven't done a thorough inspection of the interior because the earthquake itself happened not terribly long ago, so they haven't had an opportunity to really get in there and find out just how bad the damage is from the earthquake to their millennium old castle.
I'm just thinking more so like, is there anything from the distance that we're at while Alexi is sort of like half engaged in the conversation, but half using like their heightened hearing, sense of smell, heightened, eyesight to
Nothing
see
you
if
can
there
get
is
from inside a
anything.
car.
Okay. It's that I check just in case.
I mean, the leather of the seats. Maybe. The fact that this guy probably
Nah.
smoked in the car at least 3 times and he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, Alexi's
Or-
trying to not think about those senses.
But no, you wouldn't be able to get anything from.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
you get to there, apologetic. We haven't had any chance to investigate. You get out of the car, and like we can wait here if you want to do an inspection. We can definitely.
I think we can find our way back. Why do I keep talking?
You're doing
We can-
great. In the mental network directly
Yeah.
to Gideon, he's saying, remind me to add individual classes for Zan on social interaction in our trash talking lessons.
Maybe put
At
a
this point,
reminder
me
to
too.
yourself to stop encouraging him.
Look, he started switching to Spanish because he knows Gideon speaks it, and I don't want to have to keep talking slow. He already started and he won't stop. We both know neither of us can stop him from talking first.
If you encourage him, he will start again.
We both know he's discouraging himself as he does this.
At this point, while they're having this mental argument, Alexi has turned to the
They're just
person who
looking at
got
each
them
other
there and is
sternly.
like, "Thank you so much. We can find our way back on our own. No need to stay and wait for us."
All right. Maybe, and he gives you a business card. Call if you need a ride, I guess.
Of course, we will. Thank you so much.
They look genuinely confused. They drive, but then they don't go all the way. They sort of drive down to the end of the road and sort of pull the car over. Turn off the engine.
Cool. So those guys have just stopped at the end of the road and are clearly watching us. Keep an eye out just in case.
Or they're just a little worried that,
Yeah.
it took you an hour to get out here. And they're just
Well,
going
no,
abandon you in
the
a
just in case,
castle.
the just in case is a double-edged sword. Just in
Sure,
case
yeah.
they attack us, just in case civilians end up in
Yeah.
the midst of a fight.
Who would,
Because both have happened at this point for
Mhm.
Alexi.
hey, you guys wanted me to
So-
involve more civilians, so it's on you.
Yeah.
All right, so
Uh-uh.
you walk up a slight a hillock, heat and other large shrubbery, and the sight that you see in front of you of a once, you can sort of tell by the balustrades and the artwork and the stonework at this castle, even before the earthquake, was old, and stone itself very weathered, very mossy, very damp. I was going to say dank, but then everybody might think something different. But something happened to this once impressive castle named Sverresborg that defies explanation, in a sense where, I mean, Norway isn't exactly known for earthquakes. Second, the devastation to this castle is significant. Entire walls, very thick walls, crumbled, rubble everywhere, and just generally the entire place looks like it was hit by a very large child with a very big hammer. There's no rhyme or reason to any of it. The doors are smashed down, and these doors are 15 feet to a side. Just an incredible amount of devastation. If you look far enough in, you can see a portcullis lying on the earth, completely destroyed and knocked out of its gated housing. Just a massive earthquake leveled this place.
So what do you think? Jaguar, Gideon, you guys take point, and I watch out for any ambushes. Keep the non-armored folk in the middle.
It's at this moment Gideon and Hector are pulled out of their argument. They were still
Yeah.
arguing about
Absolutely.
Yeah,
still
the mental
bickering, yeah.
argument was still happening,
Hector's
for sure.
whole point was there's no point in trying to stop him. He's going to do it anyway.
As Alexi has already dealt with the situation and it's done and over with, but they're still in the midst of this argument.
Yeah,
It's
because
With,
at
like,
this point it's
absolutely.
everybody else has
Staring
walked
each other
away and they're
sternly.
still
People are assuming they're a long married couple because they just started arguing with gestures as well as the mental conversation.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're arguing
Yeah.
without talking. It's like,
they're doing the classic Italian hand gesture argument, yes.
What is everyone doing?
Alexi's gonna
mask
turn to the
in
others and
hand.
be like, sorry. Alexi's
No.
gonna turn to the others and be like, I never stopped to ask why we were going to Norway. Why are we here?
oh,
Oh,
looking
Brigitte
for some
side
dwarves.
quest.
I had to get a pony.
Not
There
everyone has
is
one.
information that this is where the artifacts that Brigitte was looking for, and that they have been found, stolen, and sequestered by dwarves.
Also, wait, how is Brigitte doing?
Okay. Fine. She went back to Asgard
I want her
for-
to try my chilaquiles.
You
for a
know,
time amount that we don't know. So,
So when next
She's
place
fine.
is going to break into Asgard and help her.
no,
no,
maybe not. I don't want to.
no.
I don't want to piss off Thor Odinson.
Wait, the guy for the movie?
That's not.
Yeah,
That's
Travis
not
Willingham,
on
too.
my bucket list. I've already made one vaguely powerful deity type thing, vaguely upset with me. I don't want to do it again with an Asgardian god.
I mean, have you
So
seen
maybe
his culo though, man? It's just impressive.
Your
not.
insistence on
pretty much the
repeating the
entirety of
word
my bucket
vaguely
list.
worries me.
That is also kind of worrisome to me too, as a scientist and a
uh,
Californian too.
Listen, the mad thing is one thing. I can't tell if Oberon likes me or not. That's not important.
I don't think Oberon likes anyone, but
Except himself.
That's not the important thing. Anyways,
No.
no going to Asgard. Brigitte can handle herself and she's fine, I'm sure.
she is
Okay.
fine.
Now that okay, I'm gonna go do my thing then, now that I'm caught up, and then Alexi's gonna shift into wolf form and start going through the ruins, sniffing around.
Wait, can I get scratchy?
Because
before you
heightened
go?
sense is better in the wolf form.
Can I
Yes,
scratch you?
scritches before.
Oh, okay.
Scritches
Scratchy Wolfie.
before Alexi walks
well,
away.
okay. Oh, it's so cool. I couldn't have dogs when I was a kid. My father strictly forbade it.
At this point, Alexi is just like, I might as well let them. It makes the team happy sometimes. So.
Am I the only
Our
one
emotional
who
support, Alexi.
Am I the only one who finds it odd that he immediately reverted to that the second a real person turned into a dog?
Don't think about it too hard.
He's just
Alexi is
don't think
saying
about
that in the telepathic link. Alexi's like, don't think about it too hard, and
Oh
then
my
walks away to
goodness.
start going through the ruins.
Okay, bye, doggy. Bye. Okay. Damn it.
All
I
right.
need a dog.
What
Get him,
is
get the dog.
Because
Solstice up to?
So this makes the perfect time. Out of character, I can't be here next week. So if you want me to be there and you take control of me, that's fine. But if you want, I could if we can call Synapse, tell her to come here, open a portal, or maybe she needs me for something.
Right.
Comes, takes me, and then I can come back.
Every
Oh,
time
I also don't
Alexi
mind-
shows up.
Seriously.
I also
like,
don't
it's
Cosmically, we
incredible.
can only have one Fae at a time.
Yeah.
Only one
They
thing.
cannot coexist in the same game.
But if you want to take control of me, I don't mind.
I'll put some brief amounts of thought into it. But at this point,
So he's doing
let's assume you're
something
not necessary.
nondescript. Yeah.
What would you be doing otherwise?
Probably sensing supernatural. That's like my go-to if we're in a new place.
Yep. Roll.
I don't want the jump. I don't want someone to get the jump on me.
I mean,
That's
if the two
true,
Fae want to
isn't it?
stick together, he can always go with Alexi because then they both have the supernatural sensing of things in different ways. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because then I
can't
can help
ride
come
your
up with some
back, eh?
excuse for, well, not in this form. It's not, the wolf form's not quite big enough. Now, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, no.
We have to decide which form would be big enough to be ridden on, and we have not decided yet.
Give me an ego roll.
Ego. Ego.
Going Egon.
14.
What does this give you? Location, supernatural thing, general status. Yeah. This whole place radiates supernatural.
Oh my god, my senses are like overloaded with just
Like the entire thing has a shroud or a glamour, maybe. You get a very strong sense of warding magic. In D&D terms, abjuration.
Oh no, not abjuration. My least favorite and least understood magic.
Shield stuff.
Abjuration, the miscellaneous category of magic.
Of defensive magic, essentially. basically warding spells or some effects that would discourage infiltration, as it were.
Can Solstice assume by casting this spell he has probably triggered a defensive thing? Like a magical defense that's detecting his magical detection? Or does it go above? Does he
I
think it
know
might
that
go
you
above
know that I know.
it?
I would say, are you trying to be subtle about it?
No, I didn't expect. I expected nothing.
No.
It was just a precaution.
You can assume.
So I was
that.
just like,
You can make all kinds of assumptions.
uh,
They probably
guys,
know we're here because I just cast a spell or something.
yes, I just tried to see if there was any magic anywhere. There's magic everywhere, and it's all basically defensive. So we might be just in the middle of where we're looking for already, and they might know that we're here because I cast the spell.
And you didn't think to
Lovely.
give us a forewarning about that?
I have a
No.
feeling that no matter what we did, they would have detected us here anyways.
I'm not mad.
Now,
I'm just-
were all of you sort of standing?
Hold on, there's the
Were
fire
you
alarm.
moving up towards the anywhere
I-
where you were?
I would have probably like taken a couple of steps. I'm gonna move my like a couple of spaces up, just to kind of like be more forward as a target.
Sure. And Anima was moving up as well, so I'll put you there.
Yeah, Zan was
Where would you
probably
be?
following a little bit after Anima.
Solstice, I'll put you up near Gideon. There. Red Jaguar, where would you have been?
I'm probably gonna be up near the front.
Beans. You moving you or me moving you?
I'll move me.
Okay.
Just doing that right now. I'll be like right there.
Ground Recluse.
Okay, good. We're not all in a line.
I wanted to have like leapt into the air and did my spider glide thing. And it's kind
Huh?
of like a kite.
Catching the wind,
Floating around the ruins.
flying up.
Yeah.
Attach a tow line to Red Jaguar and sort of just
Yeah.
fly behind him like a parasail.
Yeah. Like, hey, Jaguar, give me a hand.
Mhm.
Like a
Tosses you into
kite.
the air.
Hey. All right. Hold on to that. To infinity and spiders. And he's-
Oh,
You pop into the air, and there's enough of an air current. You're sort of hovering.
yeah. Hover, gliding, whatever. Hovercraft. Spider.
You got this sort of parachutey webbing,
Yeah.
arm to foot, kind of in that flight
Yep.
bodysuit thing. Anyway, so you got a bird's eye view, and the wreckage looks impressive.
Can I take pictures? I want to take pictures.
And then, as Solstice says, they may know we're here because I just cast a spell. The ground starts to shake
oh boy.
all around you. Everyone feels it except, which basically amounts to sort of a twitter along the thread line. And you hear a voice. Yes, little elf, we know you're here. And the ground erupts in two spaces, two areas. Clear. Okay.
Oh,
Oh. Oh no.
that was abrupt. So yeah, for the audio listeners, 3 large,
Gigantic. They're just massive
yeah.
from the earth
It's
itself.
always bad when you hear "oh no" and you can't see the map.
Yeah.
This mounds of earth sort of crumble and erupt out of the courtyard within the ruined castle. And significantly large, I'm not even going to say humanoid, they're just sort of vaguely bipedal piles of earth, stone, mud, and clay sort of pull themselves out of these gigantic holes in the earth and start lumbering towards the party. I mean, the group. Yes, we know you're here. Come in. Welcome to your doom. Something equally cheesy. And so with that, I'm not even going to let you roll initiative yet. We'll do that next time. We're going to call it here. Woo! With the group now facing gigantic
Golems.
some kind of form of thing, constructs,
Elemental dirt men.
elemental constructs, dirt mounds that are significantly bigger than them. Will they survive?
Also,
Tune in
I
next
just want
week.
to say I am eternally amused that one of them is just the Dragon Quest golem.
Yeah, well, I had to find
That tickles me so much.
That's the stone guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll find a different one.
Oh no, I love it.
Until then, you get the Dragon Quest guy. So, with that, I don't know if you were here. Did you hear it, CJ?
No, it's a fire alarm, so it's
Oh, so sorry.
Oh no.
well, yeah, it's okay. Somebody just pulled it.
It's okay.
As
I
soon
guess
as
I'll
you-
just burn.
As soon as you said they may know we're here, the ground started erupting, shaking, ground quaking, and 3 large constructs sort of crawled themselves out of the earth, made seemingly of earth and stone and mud and clay themselves, and start lumbering towards the group. Of course, we know you're here. Welcome to your doom.
Again?
Yeah, I know, right?
Looks up where all the voices are. Did you know I can blow up inorganic matter? Smiles maliciously.
Excellent.
Well, I
All right.
also was going to ask, you said the golems are bigger than the party, but are they bigger than a T-Rex?
These dwarves, like, yes, we've built 3 powerful
This is
golems.
imperative information before we start combat next week. I need to know this.
I am taking
This
pictures of
is-
these creatures.
Yeah, this is going to be the best day of Zan's life if he both got to go to space and gets to see a T-Rex.
Oh my god, he's going to have a conniption.
Captain realizing I need to add more shit to this combat real quick.
You did this to yourself by letting me
They're a
see
bit bigger than-
dinosaurs. What can I
they're-
say?
They're not as big as a T-Rex now.
Okay, cool. Great. Good to know. Thank you.
Cool. Good talk. All right. So with that, let's call it here. Will the party survive? Obviously
Probably.
they will, because at least 3 of them have already threatened all kinds of shenanigans on my hapless villains, minions of villains. Not even the main fight, so that's all right. No, it's fine. It's all good. So let's do a quick round table. Let everybody know who you are, where you can be found on the interwebs. Let's go with my immediate. Let's call it left. Catch him unawares, John.
Yes, hello. I checked my left hand before you said that so that I knew which direction you were going. I am John. I played Zan Andrews, also known as Steel Aegis, who is having a very strange day today. I can be found on the social medias at Crims Bacon. I have my own podcast, Bacon Flavored Podcasts, where we just play anything that's not like the big publishers for tabletops. We recently, as of this recording, released the one shot of What If Heroes, where we got to see just a handful of heroes who are also in Seattle dealing with a small group of supervillains. Let's see. I am also planning another What If issue, getting that stapled together. I think it's going to be a fun listen. Going to try to get that recorded soon. Let's see. I also stream games with my friend Rob over at his channel, Bor Immortal. That's BOR Immortal. Let's see. Yeah, I think I hit my quota for making eye contact with the camera today. And I can't think of anything else to plug, so yeah. Oh, right. I will draw for money, and I need money because my cat's a little dumb idiot who keeps eating stuff that he shouldn't and clogging his butt. And yeah, over the course of a month, he has been hospitalized twice for this. So I would like, if anyone has anything they would like to be drawn for money, I will draw
It's
that
good
for
drawing.
money.
It's very
Yes.
good drawings.
Yes, I appreciate that. And also if we reach a arbitrary amount of followers by the end of the year, I will do a pinup calendar of the party plus Doom, with the exception of Dual Lily.
Yes, let us make it clear. Everyone in the
Yeah.
pinup calendar will be an adult.
Yes.
Yeah. It definitely excludes a child on that one.
Right now we're at 93 followers on Twitch. So
Oh boy. Yeah, I think my thing was super low, like 100 by the end of the year or something. It was one of those things where it's like, we will hit it.
thing I've instead of having our map recording, I have placed the drawing that I had John do of Gideon, so you can see how awesomely he draws.
Nice.
And yeah, that's it for me.
Alejandro.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alejandro, also known as the Greedy Dragon, which you can find on either YouTube or on Instagram under the Greedy Dragon. I hope to God by the time this is out, I have somehow found a way to post a video. Unlikely given my track record so far, but we'll see. If you would like to see more of what we do here, please, I beg of you, at the threat of your kneecaps, subscribe to this channel. Give Mike more money so he can underpay us.
Yeah, not the
I think
kneecaps.
this is the most illegal statements if you've made in one sentence so far.
No, he's just saying that you need to get regular checkups so that your joints don't deteriorate.
That is actually true. I do deal with chronic knee pain because I
Oh,
did
yeah,
not
same
take care
here.
of my knees. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. If you would like to subscribe, what you may gain access to if we gain enough subscribers is access to our shit posting channel where we summarize the entire episode through nothing but memes and corny jokes. Me negotiating with Sparrow to say ooh woo unironically during a game, and whatever else bullshit I am able to convince these guys to do. Who knows what I'll come up with?
He's a madman.
Joe.
Hey everybody, this is Joe, better known as DJ Torador or Nola Finger on all the
Yeah.
interwebs and everything else. I have been playing the lovable, awesome, really cool, down-to-earth guy who loves coffee, long walks on the beach, and fried chicken. And yeah, so we love you all here. Please subscribe to Mike and this channel and to all of these people on the lovely screen. So we can be underpaid as well. I have only gotten 1 cent from doing this whole thing, and it's all gone. And it's gone.
You.
But that's the thing. I don't know who paid me. Could literally be taking this out on nobody. I don't know.
Oh my god!
But I too, along with Red Jaguar, we are negotiating with Sparrow that if you do get us up to a certain amount of subscribers, we will have Uwu fantasy party with webs. Yeah, so I'm Web Daddy with the webby tweets, the webby skeets on your webby feeds. And don't
Getting it
forget,
out of your system while she's not
I
here.
am getting this out of my system while they are not there. So I'm letting you know. I'm also a comfortable gaming chat. At least that's what Redlon says. Joe doesn't say that because he's not that garish. Yeah. Enough coffee, enough drugs. I'm kidding. But yeah, that's what I do. I'm not plugged in anything because I don't have anything. I am a storyteller for Vampire the Masquerade a lot of times, and I've competed in other games. So if you want me to play in your game, hit me up in DMs. If you want to pay me for it, even better. That's fine. Hit me up in the DMs. Gabagoo, Gosplicabork, Simlish, Baby Nobu. I like The Sims. So yeah, there's that. Love you all. Oh, also remember to be vote in our upcoming election. If you're in the United States, make sure you're registered. Stay hydrated. Get vaccinated, and silence is deadly. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Get your shots.
Seeing how long I can drag the silence out for. CJ.
I've always got to follow up the madness, but we embrace it here. Hi everyone, I'm CJ. I've had the pleasure of being Killian, aka Solstice, an elf who's trying to grasp at that side of him and just let that be who he is, and not constantly have to switch between two different names. Speaking of two different names, you can find me as Cloud, Klaoed, on all the socials, or the Hexagon ttrpg on all the socials, depending if you want my bullshit or my ttrpg group's bullshit. Again, please do support Mike and the group as we come back week after week to give you some entertainment. It's always entertaining for sure. And don't forget that you did not fall out of a coconut tree. You exist within the context of all that and all that comes before you.
Well,
It was amazing. Thank you so much for that.
Just fell out of a coconut tree.
D.
Okay, I'm not even going to ask about the coconuts. I am D. I have been playing the perfectly normal and extremely rich white old dude, Gideon Price. You can find me under Night Wanderer. That's Wander with an O on all of the socials, the Twitters, the Skies, and the stuff, where I do weekly prompts for TTRPGs and generally shout into the void about TTRPGs. I also stream on Twitch under Night Wanderer. That's Wander with an O again. Currently, I'm streaming on Thursdays and Sundays. Thursdays are Vampire Days. That's the 2016 video game, the kind of Souls-like, Souls-light-ish game that's being a lot of fun of being a doctor in London and a vampire and trying to cure the flu. A lot is going on. And on Sundays, I do a very chilled yet honor mode playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Feel free to join me. I appreciate all of the views, the lurks, and all of the stuff. I just love to chill with people, and I always have coffee during these streams. Don't know how that is enriching to your life, but there it is. Do make sure to subscribe and follow, because we are getting close to all of us collectively sharing one McChicken nugget. So,
So,
And it's gonna be delicious.
God.
I
That
do
sounds so
believe
good.
that will have been it from me.
Glitch.
Mike.
My turn. Hi, everyone. It's Glitch. You know me. You love me. At least I sure hope you do. You can find all of my stuff anywhere on the internet at Glitched Productions. That is glitched with an ED. I will hopefully be getting back to gaming streams soon. I'm having to rework my streaming schedule because I have suddenly a million different projects coming up. So we'll see what happens with that. But speaking of those projects, you can find most of my artwork. I'll be making a new, I think, art account on Instagram for it. If you enjoy fun little themed ghost stickers, I make those on my Etsy shop, which is Glitched Crafts. Most of the money will either go towards bills or new cosplays and new content to be made for the public. And I also make custom dice on that Etsy account, custom character themed dice, which I love making. They're so much fun. And then I keep saying this and I'm going to keep saying it until it comes out. I'm still reading through the books, but keep an eye out for my Percy Jackson Riordanverse themed campaign, Divine Fates, which will be on my channel. It'll be my first time ever DMing a campaign with all of my lovely 7 friends who will be going on a quest to once again save the world. I'm reading through the books to catch myself up so that way I don't ruin the plot. And that's slowly but surely happening. And then there were 2 other things I wanted to plug. Oh, if you like my individual content, please be sure to check out my group channel that I am a part of, Cosplay for Chaos. We're a group of friends who make a whole bunch of cosplay content, and we have a really good time with it. You'll like our videos. I think we'll be doing some live streams here soon as well, so it's a lot of fun. Cosplay for Chaos is the name of the account. And then I'll keep y'all updated, but your boy might be in a short film soon, so...
Yeah.
Ooh.
I got projects in the works for once in my life. It's great. And that's it for me.
I have a
That's all?
question.
Okay.
Where could I find the channel where the Rick Riordan inspired, Percy Jackson inspired campaign will be taking place?
That'll
must
be
find
on
it.
my that'll be on my personal channel, which is Glitched Productions, or production without the S. I've tried to keep it as much the same as possible, but every different social media wants different requirements for the usernames. So it's always some variation of Glitched Productions across most things.
Do you have a link tree? Or
I
something?
don't have a link tree, but I have something similar to it.
Yeah.
You'll find it on any of my profiles.
All right. And I guess we
All right,
pass
Mike.
to Mike.
Just
Michael,
me?
with the dub
Your
cut.
turn.
Yes.
Yeah. See, you're seeing what I have to work with here. No,
The dump
it's
truck?
fantastic. Love
Hey,
each of
you
these
love
people individually
us.
very greatly. This game would not be this game without them. And I am indebted to their genius and to their artistic ability and their patience with me as I continue to throw various things at them off the cuff. Hi, Mike the DM, Mike the narrator, also Canadian Captain America, which you can find on most of the socials in some derivation or other. All of my cosplay pre and post COVID adventures recorded, and thousands upon thousands of photos of me out there that I'll never see. But the ones I have are on there. Other than that, this game is my one and only right now. I have 2 episodes, 2 different groups of full team to entice your and sate your lust for superheroes, desire for superheroes. No way to say that, make it sound weird.
Yeah, you were no better the second time around.
It didn't work.
Your thirst for superheroes.
Your
Mm,
want
Gotta
for
quench it.
superhero antics,
Stop.
something.
let's
Either
move
way,
on. It's still
not
getting no
even-
better.
Not getting. Yeah. So either way, come watch superhero stuff. We're probably the biggest, if not the longest running superhero Marvel specific superhero campaign actual play, which at this point and possibly the entire net, who knows, because technically collectively over the past, since we started at the beginning of 2024, we have 2 separate games, so that's probably more than a year's worth of content. So each one has 30 episodes in the bank at this point, and this episode now is episode 30 something ish, 33. So both of them
It
are
would be 34, I think.
Yep.
34
Yeah,
or
we've got-
35, because like airing currently is the first Doom episode, and that's 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your ability to wrangle this group of cats of players is very impressive to get us going on a mostly weekly basis.
Exactly. Other than that, once that's done, I have plans in the works. Actually, I have a guest appearance apparently coming up that I will be being, of all things, Captain America in someone else's Marvel multiverse. TTRPG.
Get the feeling you're being typecasted as awesome people.
Right? And on top of that, I have an opportunity coming up. Not sure exactly. I will have more information next week with regards to where it's going to be, but I will actually be playing once again, probably. I mean, hasn't been decided as of the recording of this date, which is probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. I will be deciding the next day of the group that I'm playing in as a player, who will be playing what named Marvel characters, and we were given the option of anybody between rank 2 and rank 4, give or take 3 or 4, and well, I picked the one I know. So you'll probably see me being wearing the stars and stripes once again, and in a series of 4 episodes on Sword and Key. And I will get more information on that as it's available to me. But right now we're doing a session 0 and we'll figure that out. So lots of shield slinging for me in the near future. And then other than that, once all of this is done, once this whole thing wraps, I'm going back to my first love, Dungeons and Dragons, for hopefully another epic campaign on that side of things, and possibly even delving into the world of darkness.
Oh.
So we'll see about that, see what happens there. I need to assemble a crew. I need to figure out a plot and exactly how it's going to match into a hero theme so I can still have it on this particular channel while being a despondent, everything is dark, you're all going to die sort of concept.
It's the perfect backdrop
Just
for
set it in
having a hero.
America.
The heroes
So
just
going
don't live for long.
from Captain and the Winter Soldier to Daredevil, basically?
Oh.
Or Spawn.
Just
I don't
adjust
know.
the
One of the
range
two.
settings.
Oh, Spawn.
Captain and the Winter Soldier was
Something.
vaguely not as grotesque, and then there's like Daredevil and Deadpool's, which are way more grotesque. So like,
True.
Okay, wait.
So-
So that friend of mine who played the symbiote in the What If game, if you do a Spawn campaign, bring him in. He hates Spawn. He hates Spawn with a burning passion.
Oh my gosh.
Duly noted. All right. Other than that, that's it for me. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe each and every one of these individuals if you can. We'll do our best to post their information into the chat, into the text details of the videos, both on YouTube when it's posted and on Twitter and in the Spotify, because we're on that too. And the Apple Play, I think I've got one going there now. I just have to update it apparently because for some reason I can't keep everything straight. Other than that, like and subscribe, everybody. Open a muted browser window. Everything helps when you're watching their stuff. And toss a subscription their way if you like. If you have Amazon, you have a free sub once a month, if I remember correctly. And you can use that on various things. So if you haven't used it on anything else, throw one our way. Why not? Can't hurt. And it'll sort of encourage us to do more crazy antics and make things even more chaotic than it already has. So,
And
other than that, thanks again for watching. We will see you next week when we resolve this particular small conflict about how
Through
we-
Except I'll
excessive
see-
violence.
Yeah.
and if
Not-
Except
you're,
I'll see everybody again on Monday.
and if you're
Exactly.
subbing, you should be a
It's
good
a
sub.
double anima feature.
You should be a good sub.
So yeah, put your bets down in the chat for how quickly and how bull crappily we end this combat.
That's so true.
something about being a good.
I'll see you guys Monday. So
All
Yeah.
right.
bye,
Hey,
everyone.
guys.
Let's kill this one before it gets.
Bye.
go.